Hey y'all. It's a secret society.
All we ask is trust, no G money shit. All we got
No,
is us.
First and foremost, I want to start out the show saying thank you to Dior's Gallery because they are always hosting they soul food Sundays from 12 to 3. So you can go check them out for a lot of dope black vendors. Koya. Cooking with Koya. She's one of the vendors.
Yes,
she's one of the vendors. That's actually Tone cousin.
Everybody apparently my cousin around here these days.
Yeah. But I went in there and I dropped 50 bones on food today. I got 2 dinners. I got a pork chop, a smothered pork chop and rice dinner with what I get? Oh, scalloped potatoes with cheese and bacon and shit and some dressing. But then because I'm fat and I'm meat, I also got Swedish meatballs with the buttered egg noodles. The repast green beans that Tommy is currently, he was accused of smuggling them in his pocket by Tone.
But apparently somebody lost their life and I reaped benefits by eating the repast beans now. I wasn't even at the funeral.
Hi, I can't see who it is. It just says Facebook user. I know it's not Sarita because she's here.
Ta-da.
Probably Britt.
Hey, Britt. Nope, it's not Britt. Britt name always show up.
Britt Nicole.
I'm not sure. It might. No, Lilo usually tell us when it's her. Yeah, just drop a message.
It's
and let us
probably
know
what's
who
her
it is,
name?
'cause we can't see
Sweet.
it.
Could be Sweet this time.
Yes, we don't know who you are. Like niggas be like, oh wow. Like,
Yeah, because if you don't give StreamYard access, it don't show up.
No, but StreamYard be playing games so too.
Hey, welcome to the show.
StreamYard doing
that's,
so many
that's a
updates.
fancy
Oh,
ass
that's
name.
Trey. Hey, Trey.
Hey, Trey.
You ain't wrong.
Hey, Angela. So, if this is your first time joining us, I'd like to properly introduce myself. I'm your host and favorite motivational speaker, Mimi So 100, or Comer Walker, if you're nasty.
And they usually are.
Hey, what's good? You gotta let us know who you are because it's showing up as Facebook users, not telling us your name. So, as usual, I am joined by my co-host. We got the classic man, Mr. Tone Deaf, the narcissist, and new Mr. Bitches
I'm off.
with his suede do-rag. What is that, velvet?
Very much so.
Do-rag activity.
The pie guy wine in the building. And we also have Mr. Essential.
Yes, I am.
As he
eats his cookies with green beans and cookies.
My nigga came in, got his funeral green beans, got some free cookies and shit. He living a dream today.
Right.
The green bean eater.
Now she is actually stored in my phone as Thin Mint. But since it's fall,
Actually, dope.
but since it's fall and looking at her hair color, I think I'm finna start calling you Cinnamon Stick.
That works.
I feel like that's a better fit. Yep. So we got Denise in the building, and of course, the gorgeous Sarita is joining us once again.
Hello, everyone.
Hold on. Look like Rabbi attacking you.
She definitely is.
Okay, Denise can just come, but I can't. First of all,
Why did you pause there? Oh, okay, never mind.
I was about to say, you don't know why.
it was so many pausable moments before we pressed record. Juan accused Tone of wanting some of Tommy Tots. Juan had
Don't put
nuts
my
on
name
his
in no
chest.
shit.
Right, it
Was
was
catching nuts on his
chocolate
chest
chip
dropping from
bar.
cookies. It was just too much going on, man. Hey, I'm not used to dark mode. I like that. Why you never have it on dark mode any other time?
Because I forgot to hit the switch.
And Rabbi, you full of shit because you know damn well that you will not come and sit here with us with your faking ass.
Unless it's some gay porn.
Oh,
Right.
We're not watching that.
I don't know. Uh-oh.
Not on
Say,
this
wait, why
episode.
can't I see anyone's comments? It might be based on where you commenting from. Because people be on, like, some people might be watching from my page. Some people might be watching from the group. So depending on where they're commenting at, that's usually how it works. My bad. Because I don't know where to direct you to.
So is there any place where you can see everybody's comments?
Just us in here.
Just us, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at
Yeah,
that.
you would
learn
think that
something
they would
every
be
day.
able to,
Right.
like, you
And I'm
should
a
be able to
producer.
see, like, no matter what, because it's all on the same live. I don't know why it does
Eventually
that.
we gonna funnel everybody to YouTube and just go from there.
Yeah.
You gotta have a countdown and tell people go only to YouTube.
Yep, I'm
Yeah.
gonna start doing that. Come January 1st, only on YouTube.
Works for me. I am very upset because Mother Nature just fucked me hard with no lube on the way here, but I made it because I'm dedicated to y'all. But I'm upset because I was driving. I was actually on headed towards a delivery, and I was down there in Bayview. When I tell you, a fucking mini hurricane came out of nowhere. Like it was literally, it was some fat ass raindrops. It was about 5 or 6 raindrops. And I feel bad because I had just passed the paramedics in the fire truck, and they had a dude laid out on the ground. And he had like a neck brace on, and it looked like blood and shit was on his shirt. But they were like in a parking lot. And I'm like, I don't know if it was like an industrial accident or if it was a car. I don't know. But how
It's
quick?
like 6 o'clock.
Huh?
It's like 6 o'clock.
I don't know.
Because the winds did pick up real fast.
No, it was after. I know it was after 6 because my block was scheduled to end at 6:30.
Okay, so it's between
So
6 and
it was
6:30.
right before that time. It was between 6 and 6:30 because when I was on that delivery, I switched my shit to unavailable because I didn't want them to keep sending me offers. And I turned, and it's like drip, drip, and all of a sudden, it turned into like you couldn't see. And a big ass fucking tree branch. Like I can't even call it a branch because it looked like the whole fucking bush came off the goddamn tree.
The whole bush.
So
You got hit with the people's elbow.
look,
you got that? The whole bush came out on you.
you liar. Talking about I would totally come. My shit came up and I'm watching for Mimi page. Yeah, but yeah, you always welcome in the studio. I just know that you ain't gonna come because you weak sauce like that, bitch.
Oh my.
That was a little hard.
Yeah, but I
It's harsh.
so this first one come and I'm able to hit the brakes in time, but like I think I kind of like rolled over it still because I see the front grill is cracked. And mind you, I'm in my 6th rental car, so this is not even my car that's fucking damaged now. It's a fucking rental car.
Well, good. It's not your car. That's why you got it.
And then
And insurance.
the next one, I didn't even get a chance to react, and then this big motherfucker hit the window and just on the windshield. So there's a big ass dent.
Oh, that was the windshield?
Yeah, it was on the windshield.
I thought you had stopped before you hit you. That's crazy.
No, it was the second one. That's what I'm
I didn't see
saying.
the second one. Okay.
Yeah, the first one, it came and it blew in the street, and I was able to block. Break in time. But that second one, that month, I was right in Unique Ruffin. She had actually texted me because she drives too, and she had just texted me and was like, "Hey, if you out driving, it's a storm coming." I voice text everything now because this one it even reads my Facebook messages out loud. It's a 2022 Malibu, so I'm replying via voice text, and I'm like, "Shit, it's already here." And before I could even finish my sentence, motherfucker just smacked the car. So
God, trying to tell
I'm
you
driving and I'm trying to
something.
like navigate around. Like you literally could not see in front or behind. And I'm like, I'm freaking the fuck out. Cause I'm like, I can't see anything in front of me. And if I can't see in front of me, cars behind me can't see.
What if these are signs of God telling you to stop being nasty? He's like, dog, you got to stop.
I ain't even been fucking. I haven't had dick in over a month.
Giving her rental car a
Right.
fucking threesome was how to stop it.
Hey, however I gotta do whatever we gotta do.
First of all, let me tell you, okay, Mother Nature on some bullshit. Because as bad as I've been needing to be hit with some wood, I didn't mean this way.
Oh my.
I didn't mean this way.
Ooh, killed it. Bars.
Bars.
my.
Metaphors, similes, all that.
Right. Get the whole double entendre going there.
Triple entendre.
And you got the whole-
Hey, I've been doing good on Facebook Jail. What's up, Polly? Yeah, but so if it happened at a fucked up point because I'm not like I'm going around a curve on a bridge and I can't see because I'm headed down
you
there
got it,
towards
but-
Lake Drive. But yeah, so now I got to deal with that shit and try to figure it out.
You gave her the buttons?
Yeah, I relinquished.
If y'all know anybody
Badass.
that can, pop a dent, only thing is I'm not gonna really be able to escape it because even if they could pop the fucking dent out, paint is gone and now the front grill is cracked.
No, from what I saw, you got reported like, hey, this shit happened.
Yeah, but
Even if they popped it out, they would see it. unless they got a real slick car iron to like just flatten that shit out.
What?
No, if the way that it's,
Yeah, what-
you would definitely be able to tell. And it's brand like that motherfucker only got like 10,000
When I
miles
saw
on
it,
it.
you pop that out, it would still be some wrinkles in that bitch. It wouldn't be completely popped out.
Yeah, it's just
Y'all don't know what the car iron is with the flatten out the. Fuck y'all.
look. All I
I'm
know
not saying
is
it's not a thing. I don't know about it. That's
There's
all
no
I'm saying.
such thing.
look.
Just
I know
right.
senior year.
There's no
Yeah,
such thing.
I'm okay now, but I won't lie. I had like a mini breakdown. Like I was on the phone with my mom and I just bust out in tears. And I was like, because I'm like, dude, it's always something. Like it's just
Oh,
it's
that's
literally always something. And she was like, I know, Mimi, I know you're frustrated. She said, but it could have been way worse. Cause I'm like, I'm like, I can't see shit. And I'm trying to go around a curve and shit. And I'm like, shit, I hope I ain't fucking finna drive off this motherfucker. But I ended
you're
up,
in Bayview.
yep,
What the fuck you at? Where you?
going like when you on Kinnickinnick and you
Uh-huh.
turn on Bay Street, it's like this little this little street called Access, and it's like
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
curving road.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yep. So and it's taking you towards Lake Drive.
Right. Yeah, you are over. Close to the
That's
lake.
where I was. So look
Yeah,
like
you could have been on a damn cliff.
man.
Yeah.
So I ended up making it and I found like a little overpass or whatever to go under, and I sat under there for a minute. I got out briefly just to kind of see like how bad it was, but the wind was blowing and shit, so I got back in the car. But I sat under there for a couple minutes. That's not the crazy part though. So I'm like,
It gets worse.
yes.
Oh wow.
So I'm already upset going through the motions and shit because I'm like, dog, why the fuck of all, like it was my last delivery and I was finna go home. So I'm texting my customer and letting them know, what's going on. They're like, oh my God. Yep, that curve. It's like it's just Mercury retrograde, but you got this. You will overcome this. Thank you. Yeah, 2023 needs to hurry up. Yeah, but it was definitely that curve. But so I'm texting my customer and I'm like, oh my God, like I didn't know that it was gonna storm. Otherwise, I wouldn't have ordered delivery. I said, I didn't know either.
Right.
I knew we were supposed to get some rain, but I didn't know it was gonna be fucking, Hurricane Ivan or whatever the fuck.
A text came through like 5 minutes before that shit happened. Like thunderstorm. All of a sudden, you just like thunderstorm hit. Like literally, it's 5 minutes. I'm like, well, okay.
I didn't even get a chance. I didn't get a chance to check shit because I was driving. But I end up making it because I'm like, Grubhub be on that bullshit. So I'm like, I'm already headed this way. I commit to make the delivery. Cause I'm like, if I tell them like, hey, the weather is bad, whatever, I need you to cancel it, them hoes wouldn't have paid me. So even with everything that I tell the customers going on, and after the delivery, I'm like, you motherfuckers had the audacity to not add to my tip after I told you that I just drove through a fucking tsunami to get here and my car is damaged, and y'all tipped $5.60.
Someone sounds a little ungrateful.
Very,
They could have tipped you nothing. And
Very.
big dicks.
very. I tip more than that in regular weather conditions if I had to go that far.
I mean,
So
but you tip what you have. Maybe they didn't have enough to give you extra.
these were white people down there in
All
St.
white
Francis.
people ain't got no money for that.
The apartment building they live in down there in St. Francis, they had
some
it.
money.
Oh yeah, St. Francis.
They're not entitled to give it to her.
They had it.
I gave you $5. What
it's
else
not-
do you want?
It's
from me?
not about the entitlement. It's about the decency. Like I don't know. I guess it's just because me being a supreme temper, like I don't do that. Like I said, that's a regular tip for just regular. This fucking sun is shining and bird is fucking on a tree branch, not the tree branch coming down on your fucking car.
Motherfucker be on that.
after the birds was fucking though.
He probably was reading. They probably was reading them text messages like, oh,
That has stopped them birds.
oh my God, your car.
Thank you.
Where's my food?
Principles. I feel it. Exactly. Principles. Like it's just
Principalities involved.
Right.
like the fact that I told you, like,
Y'all
look,
can't be
I
asking
got
for principles from everybody. It's
like
not
I got
just not
caught
everybody.
in a storm and a whole fucking tree just like fell and damaged my car. Trees is down all over in the street right here. Like I have to find a way to go around that in order to, whatever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't give not a
And
single
she was
fuck.
like, be careful. Like, if you need to take shelter, or like when you get here, like if you need to, like, sit as long as you can until it's safe. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, bro, I just really want to get back on the north side, and y'all never hear me say that shit.
Right.
Y'all never
don't
hear
think
me say I
nobody
want to
said
get back
that.
on the north
That's
side.
never a part of the DoorDash story.
Right. But that shit just really blew me. Like, you bastards.
Because they ain't tip you
Whoop
extra.
they ass.
And then the nigga made it seem like you just felt like, oh my God, and we just felt so bad because it's like,
Yeah, they
this
did.
is
Right.
They did.
this
They
is
give a fuck.
like this is all our fault.
Give me a Taco Bell.
Right. They
You
just.
verbally telling me that you feel bad doesn't mean shit.
I'm telling you, they was reading them text messages in the house like, oh my God,
But it's
can't
like,
believe that happened.
and it
Where's
was
my
fucked up
food?
because, like I said, like I didn't want to go through all of that and not be paid nothing, because it's like, if I cancel the order, like they don't give a fuck that the weather is bad. It's, oh well, this is just
And
gonna
neither did
affect
your
your acceptance rate,
customers.
and then I wouldn't have got no money.
And neither did your customers give a fuck that the weather was bad. Bitch,
Clearly.
where's my food?
Wait, what the fuck just happened? Why something pop up?
What you looking at?
What they order?
No, I think I must have hit a button on like an ad or something.
What they order?
Don't be clicking no ad.
Some fucking Indian food.
Oh yeah, where the fuck is my curry marsala, nigga? I don't give a fuck about this
How
You
much
just
damn
made up
curry?
a whole new
chicken marsala, curry,
It's really not that.
curry with the green rice. Nigga,
Curry
fuck.
with the green rice. Okay.
Where,
What
where's
are you
all of
eating?
that?
Right.
I don't know, bro. It's Indian
That
food.
definitely
should
sounds like
not-
some high food.
At
right
this
there.
point,
That's
I
like-
feel like the episode should be named PTSDelivery.
That's dope.
There you go.
Yeah, because that was some bullshit. Like, that really scared the fuck out of me. Because I'm like, dog, I cannot see. And like I said, I'm driving like towards Lake Drive and shit. And I'm like, this is not where I want to be at right now. Because if some shit go left, like, I'm stuck.
Connect
It
sound
did-
racist.
there was nowhere. You know what's funny?
There's a
It
lot of
sounds
black
racist.
businesses. There's a lot of black
But
businesses
there is
there.
a lot of Black Lives Matter. And they,
Windows.
yeah.
because there's a lot of black businesses over there too.
They only do that to make sure that motherfuckers don't bust their shit open.
Exactly.
They still racist. I don't believe that
Saying.
shit. Black
Damn,
Lives
Tommy.
Matter.
Black people don't be down there to bust their shit open like that.
We don't.
But
Cause,
just in case.
Because the ones that
gotta
be
go
down
through
there look like they
downtown.
belong there.
Right, you got to go through downtown to get there. We tired by that
Bitch, that
point.
ain't cute. That's
Hey,
traumatizing.
just so you know, the
Rabbit
whole-
talking about, oh, that's cute. PTS
the
delivery.
new-
Oh,
the new racist like tag is to have a Michaels for governor sign on your yard. That's the new Trump. So just so y'all know, y'all see anybody with Michael shit on, they don't fuck with them.
You know, I always-
The
I always-
red sign, yeah.
yeah. Them and but I hate when I have those deliveries to houses with them big ass American flags on them, because I'm like, I already know. And I feel like when I go to them houses, I gotta keep my head on a swivel, because I feel like they would accidentally let their dog out and shit.
right.
And I don't
Accidentally the water come on.
yeah.
Sprinklers come on and shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, just on time.
Like, bitch, I know you see this lightning out here. The fuck you cut that on for?
Do I have time to share a racist situation that happened with my daughter?
No.
Sometime. I mean, not right now, but just
Oh no. I thought you asked me, did I mind? What did you say?
oh you don't mind? Oh, okay.
No, I was saying no, I don't mind. What did you say?
Do I have time to?
Oh
actually
yeah, go
share?
ahead.
So my daughter had homecoming this weekend, and she wasn't gonna go. One of her friends invited her to go, so her mother quickly got all her clothes.
So was it
together.
for her school or her friend's
It's
school?
for her. It's for her school.
Okay.
She goes to Menominee Falls, and they had a photo shoot session. It was like a group. They went as a group of girls, 9 girls. You know, white girls, like one Middle Eastern Indian chick, whatever.
It's
It
a
was
diverse crowd.
somewhat
Somewhat diverse.
somewhat diverse.
I fucks with it.
You got a couple
The-
tokens in
The Indian girl is
and
my
change.
daughter's friend. She's the one who invited her, and my daughter wasn't gonna go, mind you. So let's keep that clear. But she went because she was invited to
Right.
this group. So it was 9 girls. We went to 777 Van Buren. It's like a condo.
Yeah, I
complex.
deliver there a lot.
They have a terrace up top where you can just like the tenants can go and use for their own free reign. It's like you can chill and by a fireplace and have drinks and shit. They went up there and they had access to take pictures, which was a beautiful scene. Shit. So they're taking pictures and everything, and the parents are up there too taking pictures. I mean, taking pictures of the kids. But then I'm like, all right, so how is she getting to dinner? How is she getting to the dance? I'm thinking this in my head. Me and my daughter, my oldest daughter's there. The parents get together and they start talking like, yeah, you take these 4, these take these 4. You were gonna go here, go there, and I'm in the back like,
There's 9 of y'all.
no, I'm like, y'all gonna clue me in. My daughter included this shit. So I was like, what the fuck y'all talking about? Like who taking who where and who what where? Like, oh yeah, this is what we're gonna do. And they're gonna be at my house afterwards, all the girls. I was like, so where do you live? And then my daughter sent me the address. So when she told me, that's like, so what time is that? So we're gonna leave about 9:30 and probably pick her up about 10. But it's not a sleepover. It's not that they're not sleeping over. I'm like, well, shit, good, all right. You know, whatever. I'll be there. And we laughed and joked about it. She said this, and all the parents were there, and kind of agreed.
Okay, so it doesn't feel racist yet.
Well, hold on.
It's
It's not a sleepover.
But wait,
It was not.
There's
sleepover for
more.
her.
But wait, there's more. So I told my daughter, text me when you are leaving the dance so I can make my way over to Menominee Falls, because I'm all the way on Humboldt, like I'm on the east side, and I'm borrowing my daughter's car because my car is in the shop, so I don't really have like full reign to,
Right, just be out here.
Right, just let me know. So she let me know. I was like, "You ready?" She's like, "Yes." You want me to come get you now? She said, "Please." I was like,
Oh,
"Please."
damn.
What the fuck that means? So I'm,
That's
zipping all the way over there. I get there and she get in the car, and I'm like, "You got fun?" It's like, it was all right. It was kind of awkward. I was like, "Why was it awkward?" Oh, well, they're all friends, and I was really not their friend, and I was kind of came at the last minute. I was like, "Okay, that's I understand that." This morning, she told my oldest daughter that the awkward feeling was because at the time they got to the house, all the girls start getting dressed to sleep over.
Yeah, that's why I said I knew she wasn't invited to the sleepover. I knew that right off top when you said that.
Damn.
They all had their sleepover clothes, and the bitch who said, "Oh, that's not a sleepover,"
It was
had
her.
it was at her house, and she had all the girl shit in her car for the sleepover.
Oh no.
And all the parents heard her say they said it's sleepover. What the fuck is
Wow.
this?
Yeah, people crazy.
Whoop
That's
their
wrong-
ass.
That's wrong as a
but
bitch.
honestly, I am happy
Yeah,
I am too.
Right.
because
Shit can go
That
left.
one
Yeah.
chick that died over
Exactly.
stuff.
That's what I was
Exactly.
just gonna think
exactly send
Yeah.
that baby hump, bitch. She don't need to be here.
about.
Deuces.
She didn't. But my thing is, you didn't have to lie. One, two. She didn't want to be at the damn thing anyway. You
Mhm.
invited her. The only reason she came is because y'all invited her.
Right.
So
So
you know
you invited me just to lie and shit?
Mhm.
my
To
point.
my face.
Like what the fuck?
And to my daddy face.
Right.
The thing that saved my life this weekend is I didn't have my car because I knew exactly where she lived because I dropped her off and picked her up from the damn house. So I was gonna go over
So,
there.
like, you know what? Let's have a conversation.
Why'd you lie?
Mhm.
Me and Juan would have came with you too.
Yeah. Why'd you lie?
Why'd you lie?
Why'd you lie,
Why,
son?
you didn't even have to fucking lie. She didn't want to be at your funky ass house. No way.
Yeah, but that like
She came out, oh my God, Mr. Miles.
I will
It's not like that.
Exactly.
right.
It's
No, definitely like
it is like
that.
that.
It's exactly like
It's
that.
not gonna be that. It's gonna be one of these.
But that's the thing. Like she's
Right.
already acknowledged that. She said those are not her friends, so she shouldn't be hanging around them. She didn't want to because
She
those
wa-
ain't her friends.
One of them is her friend, and that's how it all happened. She wanted to go to homecoming. So how you blame a sophomore who wants to go to homecoming and just wants to be with, just hang out and be part of a, But
So,
that's why she don't fuck with nobody.
Okay,
anyway.
but what about this one that was her friend?
That's
She
what I
didn't.
was
She
just
didn't
gonna
let
ask.
her know. Like
Give her no heads up.
she
Nobody
was.
let
Just,
her
she
know.
was just spending the night.
Just so you know, unless she's watching this show right now, she still didn't know that I knew that there was not supposed to be a sleepover. She's under the impression that they had this all planned because she was a late addition. The mother told me there was not a sleepover at all on purpose.
Right, but I thought you had said that the
The
other
Middle
parents
Eastern-
heard her
They
tell
heard her
you.
say, but the girls were over there taking pictures.
So
the girls didn't hear this conversation I had.
Okay.
They just the parents.
do you
Okay.
feel, so your daughter feel like, well, I wasn't at it because I was late because I didn't plan on coming.
She was just like, she cool with it. She don't
Right.
even know the extent of how mad she should be. She has no idea.
Right, but like her homegirl that invited her, like
Knew it was
you
gonna-
knew this was a
Knew it
sleepover
was-
And that's where
before
my
you
issue-
even came and asked me did I want to go to
That's where
homecoming.
my issue comes
Yes.
into play.
Yo,
That's
Yes.
why
if
I'm
I was
mad.
your daughter, her friend gets the biggest fade.
and it's funny is because
I'd beat your ass.
she's the darkest of all the motherfuckers there because she fucking Indian.
Yeah.
She
And I guess my
What
thing
is
was
your
like,
color?
But that doesn't mean
so
anything.
so not one time did this friend ask her like, well, why you didn't stay over for it to come out? I'd be like, oh, well, I was told it wasn't a sleepover. So all you motherfuckers sitting here, about to get PJ'd out and shit, popcorn and pillow fights and shit, but y'all telling me
I can hurry up and go
this
home.
ain't that kind of party.
So
for me.
that's why she was like, please,
I'd
come
have
get her. 'Cause she was like, all
beat
right,
her
just
right
get
out her silk jammies. Hands everywhere. Knock her right out of her job.
Wow.
Who said
That was
she-
racist.
You got
said
chill
show
out.
they
I
true
don't give a
colors.
fuck, man.
gotta chill out.
Hey,
You
Ray-
saying they showed their true colors is funny because, like Tommy said,
Right.
their friend was the darkest
She's the
one.
darkest motherfucker in that
They
bitch.
usually are.
Be like, hey, you
Trying to assimilate.
You've been
You
holding
know.
on to this, haven't you, bro?
Huh?
You've been holding on to this. You've been waiting to
I
say
found out
this.
about this.
Right? Why out of
Because
pocket?
I'm just saying, bro. Like, so just it's like, hey, you know, I'm black and you Indian, right? We were slaves, and they think your daddy blew up the fucking building.
Hey, you know,
like what? Like, why you single me out?
hey, you know what's
They
crazy?
don't fuck with none of us.
But you know what's crazy about you saying that? Like, knock her out of her job. Like, the spelling of that is like hijab.
Oh God.
Low key, I mean, it seems like Destiny damn near.
Well, you put it like that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Seemed like fate to me.
But the flip
Well,
side to
buttons
taking your
aren't
kids
working.
and not fucking with the not fucking with the north side and not fucking with schools in your area that's too hood. The other side is going out to that and getting that kind of experience. It's some bullshit. All my kids have been there. She's just not a very outgoing person. All my other daughters are all outgoing. They'll speak up for themselves. She won't. So
See,
it hurt, and I still want to actually defend her.
I like dealing with successful black people that are not just like, I don't want to be black. It's just I don't want to deal with the bullshit on this side of town.
Yeah.
So when you have those people, like, they were able to move themselves out of the hood, but it's still like, hey, I don't really fuck with these pink devils either. I know better. I don't want to be over here, but at the same time, I'm not gonna get too comfortable here.
Right.
Though that's my lane right there.
So rewind back. That's why I don't trust those motherfucking
Black Lives Matter.
Lives Matter white people. They fuck y'all. Fuck all y'all.
Yeah, I didn't.
Y'all don't like me, blow me. That's where you at. with it?
Right.
Yeah, but I would very much prefer them lie and say that it ain't a sleepover than have her sleep over and then be on bullshit.
Right.
Because
That's true.
then the
She probably-
entire
she
the
wouldn't-
entire TDR fam go have to ride out.
She
I'm
wouldn't
gonna
have
have to
wanted-
give
she
me one of
wouldn't have
them
stayed
suede do rags like Juan.
Right. And get into some
I got a few at the crib. What color would you like?
Do rags and black dookies.
She
What's up?
would. She wouldn't have stayed over.
I do have a
I'm
pair
glad.
of
I'm
black
glad they
Air Force.
did. but
Probably
she
said
wouldn't have stayed
exactly.
over.
That's my lane too.
I almost put them on.
Can't be trusted. We seen Get Out.
Hell yeah.
Everybody got to watch Nope too. I still haven't seen
I
that.
don't know.
Everybody that saw it was mad.
I heard. Yeah, I ain't hear no positive.
Yeah,
No.
that
shit
shit
from
is
Nope.
terrible.
But nope. That's
Jordan
the only thing I
Peele be
heard.
wanting.
Actually,
Nope.
and then the ones that I did hear was it's always the same thing. Like, y'all just ain't deep enough to understand.
Fuck,
Whenever it comes to Jordan Peele, they always say you that you're
Jordan
too slow to get
Peele
his movies.
be like,
He a
I
different
feel
kind of
like
person.
I feel like whatever he put in the movies be it don't be complex. It be real simple, and then people just take it and make it complex. I'm like, bro, that's not what was there.
Raggie's
they-
upset at you. She said, "Take that fucking Packers hoodie off."
Why?
We
You a
won.
Tampa Bay fan, motherfucker?
She hates the Packers. She call them the Whackers.
Well, the Whackers won today, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. Take
But
your
they
strong
both
built
them.
ass on somewhere. Bro.
Oh, you own
I
Damn.
said, I got it. I fell asleep twice, and then I watched it and got it. I never seen her.
I be trying to be high and
what's a
chill on the
strong
bottom,
built?
bro.
My mom said that she was like, we won,
That's
but
hilarious.
barely. She
You
said, Aaron Rodgers
You
is
can be a pompous ass
ass.
and you good, motherfucker.
Yeah, but today was just a real shitstorm, literally. It was terrible. But
I mean, you could have been in a shitstorm.
outside
I
of
don't think
that,
nobody
like,
wants to be pooped though.
you know, before this shit happened today, it was actually gonna be called Delivery Chronicles, the Crackhead Edition.
Oh.
Well, how do crackheads got DoorDash, bro?
Juan, I will shit in your pie eater.
Damn.
That is what you need.
I love
to
it, Ravi.
chill
I love
the
it.
fuck out.
Ravi, I will treat you like a stocky ass stud and knock you the fuck out.
Tenderized.
I
No,
tenderize
no.
those titties.
So it's okay. So I was driving, right, and there was a crackhead that hit, like, they hit whatever they hit, but it was so crazy because whatever they hit was so good to them. Like, they hit that genuine head thing
I got the giggity on.
and
Giggity.
start dancing and shit, and then they just start back walking. Like, it was so random. Like, they was walking and they hit whatever they hit while they was walking. Then he was like, and start dancing and shit, and then all of a sudden just start walking again like nothing happened. I was like,
You watch people smoke crack?
what the fuck is going on here?
On purpose.
Because I live in the ghetto and I ain't never seen nobody actually smoke the shit.
I was at a red light, so I was kind of like
Crack make you dance, fella?
I was checking the situation. And then
That hit.
so y'all know I say I swap my rentals out every Thursday, right? So
They gonna make
I
you keep
end
this.
up I go to the gas station
You keep
Thursday
this
morning
nice.
before I take it back.
Raggedy
So
ass
like
motherfucker.
as soon as I get on expressway, I still got a full tank when I get there. So I'm at the gas station. I go in and I pay for the gas. As I'm coming out, it's some lady out there like staring at me in the fucking face. I'm like, bro, I ain't got no mace, no nothing. She don't look stable, like, you know. So I'm like trying not to make no sudden movements as I'm like trying to shuffle past and shit. And she asked me for $1. I was like, all I got is cars. I'm good. So I'm walking, and then a guy is coming up, and he must know her. Now y'all know I'm half deaf. So I thought I was hearing shit until my mom confirmed it, because my mom always got to go with me when I get the rental car, because I'll be putting her AARP discount on there and shit,
Yeah.
and add her as a second driver because they do second driver for free. All of a sudden, I hear her say, "What the fuck?" I'm like, so I did hear what I thought I did.
What did you hear?
Him asking her how the fuck she was trying to sell some pussy and she done pissed on herself.
Oh my.
So I'm like, is she currently wet, or did he know something that we don't know? Like, you know?
That's a good question, though.
Hold
And
on,
I'm-
needing to get it.
So I'm
wet.
sitting here and I'm pumping the gas and I'm trying to like peek around and shit. I'm like, is this something running down her legs? Like, what's going on? So he scared her off her post. And then all of a sudden I saw her like down there. So I guess she figured she was gonna try a new target area.
I've been exposed. Yikes.
Wait, so she out here selling pissy ass pussy?
Yeah. And hey,
Hey.
the tone of his voice was like the pure mitigated ball. How dare you? Like he was upset. Like the fuck you trying to say some you done pissed on yourself. I don't know
you
if
have
you-
the audacity to sell vagina that's urine filled.
Urine filled is crazy.
Unmitigated gall.
Only on the north side.
That remind me
You
of that.
soiled your pants a little.
That remind me of that episode when dude was trying to. You have soiled yourself.
You soiled your pantaloons.
Hey, but it's like
You wench.
Nasty harlot. What the fuck, man?
hey, but the crazy part is like, because I was in a rush. I had a rental back by 10:30, but so I couldn't like really see. But I'm like, if she did piss on herself, that's wild because she had on orange pants, so it would be real noticeable. But that nigga was up
Damn.
fucking set, bro. Like he was mad, and I'm like, I don't know if he was mad that she was trying to sell pussy or just because it had a little twang on it. I don't know.
It was seasoned.
That nigga was like, look.
Seasoned.
It marinates in his own juices.
He's right.
Bro was like,
Yeah,
I did not order
special
pussy with
marinade.
lemonade.
Saucy.
You didn't order vinegar lemonade? Is that what she just said?
That's not. I said I did not order pussy with lemonade.
Oh,
A pissy vinaigrette.
vinaigrette?
Not the vinaigrette, nigga.
Nah.
No, this is terrible. So me and Monte was kind of having like a debate because I was like, he says that the answer is no because he was like, I want to know, do crackheads have turf? Right?
Turf.
Turf.
Like a section?
So Britt,
Like we only crack
we-
over here?
Like turf wars.
we just finished talking about a lady trying to sell pissy pussy to a guy at a gas station, and he was just so appalled and just upset. And he was perturbed.
I mean, if somebody hands you a $5 bill, you can either get some pussy or you guys go get some food, and you choose to go get the pussy, and then it's like it's pissed on.
Anything that you buy that's pissed on is really bad.
Yeah, right.
There's
But
no
then it's
turning
like,
back.
bro, it's like 10:15 in the morning.
Right, like so you skipped out on breakfast for this.
Morning wood is good.
Yeah, okay.
Not
So
if it's pissy.
No, not
no,
at all.
so this is my question. So I wanted to know if crackheads have turf. Like I said, Monte said no. And the reason why I asked this is because y'all know I'm all over the city because I'm delivering everywhere.
I feel you.
So
Wherewithal is funny as a
That's definitely what got me.
That's perfect.
Wherewithal
Say
funny
that right
as hell.
now.
Oh, God.
Okay, no. So Monte said
Yeah,
that
I
crack.
know.
Monte said crackheads don't have
I ain't got
turf.
my glasses on,
because-
take them off.
Monte said that crackheads don't have turf because they smoke crack, not sell it. That's his theory.
Okay.
But I feel like they do have turf. Because why do dealers get mad? Dealers get mad when you are selling drugs on their turf because that's money that's supposed to go to them. Well, I feel like crackheads is the same way when it comes to panhandling and shit. Because if you
Oh.
begging on their turf, the money that you getting
Okay.
could be coming to them to
See,
buy their
that's
crack.
true. That was
Because
the
they
angle I
only
forgot.
post up on certain lights. And if anybody else is over there, they're going to whoop your ass over that spot.
I
See,
I do
and the
feel
reason why that came up is because a crackhead rolled up on this bitch was stealthy.
They usually are.
This was a stealthy fucking crackhead, bro. Like, goddamn, this bitch got a light on her feet. I gotta
Hey,
watch
you
my back.
Hey, you can't tune in to Hoecially Awkward and not think you're gonna get some vocabulary to the extent that you get.
Hey, listen.
Stealthy is
she
dope.
was noob Cybot on the bitch, fam.
Hey, you know how when you watch Walking Dead
she's
and
a
them
shout out.
zombies creep up out of nowhere and shit? It was kind of like that. Like, you know, you,
It's close to midnight.
All you heard was you didn't even see her.
so now the first time
You just feel something hit you in the neck, like
to laugh because stealthy. That
yo,
look.
crackhead ninjas is crazy. That's a TV show. Why is that not on TV?
It probably
And
is.
they should
Come on,
bring
let
back
her refill
bum
her
fights.
wine
low-key.
glass. See, London said crackheads definitely have a turf. If I was a crackhead, I'd whoop everyone ass who come on my turf. And they getting robbed. See?
I do feel like I've only seen like this.
See, they definitely be like zombies.
I've only seen this one crackhead at the gas station
Yeah,
for,
you only got
for the past 5 weeks.
certain spot.
But he
Hey.
stay at the gas station. He don't go down there fucking with folks on the corner who be pop locking.
I was on the east
I
side.
think folks on the corner who be pop locking can whoop some ass. That's why.
Yeah.
Bro, all he do is push ups and hump the ground. He
Like,
for sure
he
fighting
for- he
anybody.
know
Tone,
he's
Tone
strong.
just did the last couple
I was
comments.
gonna
Which one you
put,
looking at?
put London's coming back up there. 'Cause
London
that-
on the track.
that's on a whole nother level of stealth writing because she's not getting put in jail with how she wrote that.
Yeah.
She wrote that and we know exactly what she's talking about.
Why?
And it don't like
Well, because you used
Yeah.
a zero.
it don't alarm the Facebook feds. Whoop and ass. Look at the ass.
Look at the ass.
Right.
ASZ. Kudos.
Look at ass on this show a lot.
Your
so that works.
Facebook language is superb. Thank you, London. I just want to make sure I say
And
that.
Tommy
So-
is really just here for like educational purposes.
Right.
Really.
Hey.
'Cause we would have rolled right past
So-
that.
so the-
Hey, that's top notch shit right there.
So the
He's
first
all
time,
LeVar Burton.
the first time I encountered the first time I encountered this first particular crackhead, like I was on the east side. Now Ria's with me, right? Now I'm leaving out of the restaurant and I got the bag, and y'all know I can't hear. Like I'm there. I'm trying to hurry up, get to the car, and all of a sudden, as I turned like to open the car door and put this back, like this bitch is right here. I was like, oh shit.
Didn't even see
She's like,
me.
excuse me, ma'am, can you help me with $1? Because I'm just so. I said, I don't got no cash. One day these motherfuckers can go sign
They
up
gonna have a cash app.
Right.
for one of them card readers. But
I've been waiting for them to say
but
that.
I don't like the only time I have cash with me is when I get cash tips from my customers. I never carry cash. I'm too irresponsible for that shit. And I go in my pockets too much and cash will fall on the ground.
Pulling out and
But I'm on the east side and I always see her down here. Now at this point, I'm coming from a hell of a loss at Potawatomi. Okay. I got my ass beat down to my socks. And I wasn't even wearing socks.
That's
that
where the
night.
repass green beans came from that death.
Probably.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Probably.
I mean, I'm sorry and happy at the same time.
So now this time,
You
and
look good.
this is
All right,
this
I
is my
agree.
fault because I know better. Usually, when I'm getting off on 41 on Lisbon, I roll my window up ahead of time
Yeah.
because one things that crackheads don't grasp is COVID and shit, right?
They caused it.
It's they fault.
They fault.
No.
That cough right there. That's the cough they do every single time before they talk.
Oh, let's believe you, right?
What we look? Oh, napkins.
Thank you.
No.
You got it. All right.
But see, she said, "I know you didn't have your window down. Oh my god, it wasn't on purpose. Like I was fresh off a heavy loss. Like I dropped like 900 in Pato that night.
Damn.
Ooh.
So I'm on the free and I'm window down and shit, and I'm like, you know, I'm cussing myself out like, bitch, you was up. What did you? I do that when I'm bored, when I'm gambling to gamble to get out the house. Sometimes I do that. I get it back, but it's just that temporary loss. It sting a bitch for a minute. But so I pull up and cut the fucking light. There was nobody there. There was nobody there. It's like this bitch had ninja crack dust and was just
Is it smoke bomb?
Walked up on you like,
yeah.
let me get $1.
Crack dust?
Yes.
Yeah, like you know how they be having smoke bombs and shit just filled with crack and it just poof, and they just come out of nowhere. And it was the same motherfucker. She was like, "Excuse me, man, can you give me $1? Because I was like, the fuck? That light turned green, bro. I didn't even tell her I only had my card on me. I just drove off. Like, what the fuck you doing up here?
She was at the next light.
Calling you at every single light, like.
So,
Excuse me,
like,
man.
think you had time to stop.
no, but that's
I
not the
got a
crazy.
cash app now.
That's not the craziest shit she said.
Go out there,
Right.
you know, this way you got a
I
cash
done
out.
signed up for cash.
That's
app.
not the craziest part about it though. When she was asking me for $1 and shit, she was like, "I'm a doctor."
Wait, what? Wait a goddamn minute. Hold the fuck up. You are.
So he must be Dr. Mario fucking with the bills, bitch. I'm going here. This motherfucker said I'm a doctor. I was like,
Dr. Kevorkian, man. What the fuck
Hey,
is
she might be.
and I'm like, you stupid bitch. You done lost your money and you rode on Lisbon with your windows down. You deserve everything that's happening to you tonight.
That nigga said, "Don't worry, I'm a doctor." Bitch, you need one. You look like, woo.
I said, dog, this bitch high as a motherfucker. You don't need nothing. You don't need.
she
You
got the
need to
good
go
shit.
sleep off whatever you already got.
Right.
Whatever you trying to buy, leave it alone.
I mean, she
Yeah,
got
that
the
shit
good
must be great.
But that is what prompted my question. Like, damn, do crackheads got turf? Because she never up here. It's usually white people at that intersection.
Do you?
They be
I was
having
gonna say
book
that
they be
the
having
white
book
folks
bags
done
and shit.
moved in on this side of town.
Yeah.
Because going down Sherman, there is like a family posted at every light.
It's
From
always
Burleigh to
A family?
it's two per corner from like Burleigh to Walnut. It's
yes.
always two.
She said
of
she's
them.
a fucking doctor. Okay.
I've been that way.
Polly, she said, I cannot right now. Was it that tall, skinny one? Well, I can't really, because I'm kind of short, so everybody taller than me. But if you've seen her, you will know her every time because she always got on this black coat with this fucking fur around the hood. I don't give a fuck what the weather is.
I swear somebody just said that a minute ago too.
I don't give a fuck what the weather is. She always got on that fucking coat with the fur around it. Yep. She said, yep, that's her, the tall, skinny one.
Yep, that's her.
I'm like, God
Crackhead
damn.
on the scene.
Like, do they have a crackhead Uber? And then I said,
Cougar?
but I'm like, you know what? Looking at her,
With the
And the hoe.
ponytail in the bonnet.
yep, that fucking ponytail.
These are the Crackhead Chronicles.
Right.
But now I'm at the point where
Crackety crack.
I don't even think that is crack keeping them that skinny. I think it's all that fucking walking they be doing.
They, crackheads are healthy, believe it or not.
Because that's a lot of cardio.
They stay moving.
They eat a lot of like Funyuns and like Ruffles and shit. I mean,
Flaming hots.
yeah, they always eating chips and shit. So they get,
Crackhead?
Yeah. They eat what they
Uh,
can get.
yeah, yeah.
A nigga bum brushed me on Ogden today. I was picking. It was my
A crackhead
first.
or Ogden?
That's a fancy crackhead.
Right.
It is.
Hey, they be down-
Everybody's
fancy.
surprised.
the white ones be down there on Brady. That's the one when they was arguing over.
Oh,
the
them the ones
shoes
you
and
don't
shit.
even realize. They still be having fancy little signs with little
Yeah.
jokes on them and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
That you like.
But as far
That's
as
all
the
jokes.
white ones, they be outside. Like I said, right when you get off fucking 41 freeway, Be it's a white guy and a white lady that be there. It's always a white guy right on Fond du Lac, right before you hit like where the fire serve and shit at.
You know what? You should actually start like a crackhead GPS system because you know exactly where all they are.
Right.
That description.
Oh, like-
everything.
Like Waze and shit.
Like
When you tell
Waze.
niggas got a speed trap.
Right.
Panhandlers. Panhandlers ahead.
They got the little sign still there, right there.
Panhandler, 2 minutes out.
That would be dope.
So,
Beware,
so basically,
panhandler
so on this
ahead.
app, when you choose like to avoid tolls, do you also get to avoid panhandlers?
Right.
So now you got to go like 8 minutes more longer, but at least you don't run into no crackhead.
Right. You be like, roll one up now.
You see, and I'm always like a lot of my my orders come from that way. Like they always busy right there. But yeah, that shit was wild to me because
That's very
yeah, that kind of scared me though, because I'm like, damn, what if it's not a crackhead and it's like one of them ghosts from like stories and shit?
It's a ghost.
You know, they be popping up out of nowhere. I'm like, bitch, you be all the way on the east side. How the fuck did you get up here? So
Crackheads move fast.
yeah,
They do.
and and going down Lisbon, like,
Going down, baby.
what is the hooker retirement age?
Never.
death.
Never.
No,
You,
that's all.
you retire out when you die out.
Yep.
I saw like, and it was back to back too. I'm like,
Back to back old hags.
they got to do it the old school way because you can tell they don't know how to use no computer, so they definitely can't get on OnlyFans and Twitter.
They just out there.
Nah,
on the
they're
corner.
just out there
They're just out there, titties out,
looking for a good time.
walking down the street.
Somebody asking you randomly on the streets, "Are you looking for a good time?" It's the craziest question.
It's
ever.
not with
This is
you.
wild as fuck though. Like, you looking for a good
But
time?
that phrase,
no, I don't even know
that
you.
phrase coming from you
What the
don't
fuck
match.
did you talk about?
You do not look anything close to a good time, my dear.
But you know the mirage of that is that from a distance they look like somebody you might even know because they be looking at your car like
Yeah, they stare at your car the whole time.
right. You be like, what do I know you? Oh no, I don't know you. I don't know you. That means like waving you down and shit. North Avenue.
So
it's the
old
same
school
hoe.
hoes, do you pick them up like on
It's the
GTA?
same hoe.
I feel like the hoes that I saw over the weekend was kind of still use that big douchebag that you hang up.
The big
On
red
a
bag
shower-
that you hang
yeah.
on the back door, that's terrible.
Hold on.
We've come
That's
too
what,
far.
that's what
as
that is.
You took your bit to figure that out too.
That's what that was.
The one that doubles as a hot water
With the
bag.
Yeah.
we come so far as a people to just not even make it nowhere.
Damn.
Yeah.
That-
When you
I'm
hurt
September
your knee,
25th years old.
You just found out now, Tommy, for real?
Hell yeah. I thought it was a hot water bottle.
It can be depending on
It
who's
is.
using it.
it's just multi-use.
It's
Multi-
that's a double entendre as well.
If you
So-
tie,
It come with a whole bunch of like
Attachments.
a
Attachments and shit.
set of nozzles and attachments and shit.
I wasn't privy to that shit.
Because one of them is just like a long ass hose, like
I'm
sure
it's
it's a young-
thick ass white hose.
with a
sure
little
it's a-
white tip on it that had the little dots on it that sprung out
I'm
4 different
I'm
ways.
sure I'm a young lad who.
I got my ass
played
whooped with that hose
motherfucker.
once. I'm kind of upset.
Did that
Like,
hose
dog, you
hurt?
put your pussy on this. Now I'm mad because I didn't know what it was when I was a kid. Like I didn't realize what it was actually for.
Yeah,
And my granny whipped my ass with that hose once.
that's
That was
terrible.
the closest thing she had, and she beat my ass with it.
With
That's
pussy
what-
hose.
Yeah, I bet you smell like that.
I'm gonna have a talk with her when I get there. I'm like, we need to talk about this abuse.
She gonna be
that
running
she
holes
put me
up
through.
there.
I think that crackhead
That
app
traumatized
is
me,
actually,
man.
that crackhead app is actually that's a moneymaker.
Once you make it, Tommy,
It
Shit.
said panhandlers ahead.
You got
He
different
said,
voices.
is she still there?
Hey, you can have different voices like on ways. We can have like Morgan Freeman saying this shit.
there is
Crackhead in 3 miles.
There is a patent handler ahead.
Hey, man, we gotta protect Morgan Freeman. He's the only black man they let play God.
Yeah, that is true.
Hey, so I
I don't
don't
think
know
nobody
if
else
y'all
played
in the
God,
comments
period.
watched that clip of him pimp slapping that lady.
Oh yeah, I saw
Dog,
that.
he slapped the fuck out of her.
Some like it was a delayed response. Like he slapped her and it took her a second.
To realize she got slapped.
Yeah. But they said they paid him back for that shit. That's why they made him play and driving Miss Daisy.
Oh
They
shit.
had to put him back in his place after slapping that white lady.
Dog, he slapped the shit. You see how he slapped her?
He said, "Lying through your fucking teeth. You know it. This whole knew it." She's like, "Hey, leave him alone." Hey, he smacked her so
Speak when spoken to.
that stumbled backwards though. And so that was Superman that he was talking to. He just kind of looked like, I'm like, bro, you ain't gonna defend her honor. You just gonna put it back.
Even the greatest superhero on earth don't want that smoke.
Right.
It's funny to believe that Morgan Freeman, after playing these roles, was also on the electric company, like teaching kids how to like read.
Bro, you
and
old.
shit.
Yeah.
Because I barely remember the electric.
Yeah,
Right,
he was
like
on.
the
Like,
official-
Yo,
he
Morgan Freeman-
looked the exact same age.
Morgan
so
Freeman never been young.
he's been old since the beginning.
Since he been old since I was a kid.
Him and
Right.
Cicely Tyson has always been old.
Cause Lean on Me was my shit, and he was old.
He was
as
old
fuck.
there,
He was
yeah.
older than that.
Hey, what's crazy? On
Used to
House,
call me Crazy Joe, and now they call me Batman.
on House Party, who was the comedian that played the dad?
Robert
Robin Harris. That was like 35.
Yeah, he was looking old.
He look old as fuck.
He was 35. He died when he was 35. So he was younger on House Party. He's like 34 probably on House Party.
Mhm.
Well,
Bitches?
Denise is going on a very interesting adventure. She's going to Paris.
Niggas in Paris.
Who's that?
Me.
Word.
Yeah.
She going to get some wee wee in Paris.
Hey, stop telling my business. No.
I told her, I said, you
You-
got to go over there and find out whatever language they speak and tell them, let my chart.
Hey, I heard Paris is more gangster than any shit you've ever seen.
I'm
And
interested to find out.
You gonna let
Yeah.
some French nigga named Francois
Hell yeah.
smoke your boots?
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
You not wrong.
I'm here for it.
I think that's what that, because it's one of those places, and they was like, they be real weird towards black people. I mean, you pale as shit, so. you
Bro,
probably
I
are.
don't count. So.
You
But-
definitely white.
You definitely Irish.
They
And the
go.
red hair too? Hell yeah, I'm good.
They're gonna
Yeah,
think you a
you
white girl
Irish.
playing black for sure.
Watch Atlanta. Last season in Atlanta, not this season. Last season in Atlanta, they was in France and motherfuckers, they was getting chased and shit through. I mean, that was a real depiction of some thug shit that happened at Paris.
Yo, when he
They
beat
talking
the
to-
shit out of dude and now
Right.
No, because I
They
was
talking,
looking at it.
they talking this romantic ass language, whooping your ass and shit.
Right. But you know what's crazy? And I'm like, it be like that smooth ass and like they sound, you know, it's romanticized. I said, but it's always some weird shit. Them be the motherfucking serial killers and shit.
Oh, they got
And they be
high,
on that bullshit over there.
They got high like homelessness, and you talking about having that app would work like a motherfucker in France. and shit, crackheads and
Be
shit.
popping.
Right.
welcome to Paris.
You know, Paris. I think Dame Dash said that was the scariest he's ever been. He got chased in Paris for some. They were trying to rob their ass and shit.
Yeah, but it's like when you be watching movies and shit, them French niggas be fucked French and German. I don't trust none of them motherfuckers in real
Nah,
life.
I definitely
just
don't
because of
trust no
movies.
Germans.
German shit sound aggressive as shit.
They very.
They're extremely. Like, I
Yeah,
had one.
really.
that was-
Haagen-Dazs.
No, there was one that was chasing me in the parking lot at IKEA.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
word?
Yes.
So you got chased in a French fucking in a
No,
Swedish
it's
place.
German.
You know
who
He
else
had a
German?
Volkswagen
He's trying to holler.
MLS too.
He's trying to holler.
Like,
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, you know who else sound aggressive? And it was so funny to me because I don't know if it was, what was it? Was it Family Vacation? It was a movie, but they had accidentally set the settings in the car to Japanese, and they kept fucking yelling at them and shit.
Yeah, Japanese talk very, very.
Duh, I was, but
Hey.
yeah,
They talk from their chest.
yes, Russians,
Oh, Russian,
Germans,
yeah.
but French, like I said, them motherfuckers be dangerous as shit because they sound so smooth. You're like, oh shit, I'm finna get some crepes and some. Next thing you know,
You be on fucking hostel.
like it's yeah.
I still want to go though. I still want to go. I'm
wanna go to
actually very
hostel?
jealous.
We're gonna be in the tub and some ice.
Where you
Then
going?
chill out.
Wednesday.
And missing your fucking kidney,
Yeah,
selling it on the black market.
I wonder what it's like to just go and you do like you have a one night stand on some international shit,
You should
I
find
hope to
out.
find out.
and like you like because
Is that where you going?
like having like yeah,
Hey, low key, like not to sound like, it, but like for real, if you fuck somebody over there, you gotta come back and tell us.
Duh.
Yeah,
It's
please.
socially awkward. The fuck?
Even if you just text me on some, hey, wow, what you doing? It's Tuesday. Yeah, so this is what I did when I was out there.
Like, I know you asleep right now, 'cause it's time difference, but
Hey, Brit,
Right.
After just getting back to my room.
Ah, man.
Brit said Europeans like boundaries for real.
I still
Yeah,
wanna-
I watch soccer games. Shit get real wild.
you know, But I got my passport on purpose just
First
so I
of
go
all,
to
it's
Europe.
called
I want to go to
football.
Europe.
Football. Yes, put it in the face.
Indie face.
I mean, look at them French niggas in Money Talks. They was on that bullshit.
What was the niggas from Bad Boys when he slapped down? Wasn't they French?
He was like, I don't care, idiot. And he was pissed.
No, he shot dog.
Fucking with my timetable. Hey, they be angry, dog.
Hey,
Europeans really be on that bullshit.
Before I die, I want to go through one of the European countries. At least Paris. I do want to go to Paris because I'm like,
If
I'm
I-
artsy and
look,
shit. Like I want to go.
If
to the
I go
Louvre.
over there, I'm getting a crepe ate from between my butt cheeks.
All right,
Bucket
we're exchanging
list.
numbers. I need you to go to the Louvre. I want you to like
Go there and get some
museum.
lube. What?
That's what I heard too.
Like lube.
The Louvre.
Half don't use lube.
Bruh.
See,
Hey, it's crazy
Culture
because-
yourselves, niggers. The Louvre is the art district in. I believe it's the art museum in
Yeah,
Paris.
it's
It is
It's
also the name of a guy that faked his own clothing brand, and that's what he named it after.
the Louvre.
We're not gonna go there though.
That's what he named.
That's what he named it.
Right. I'm like, that's what he named
That fucker.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This nigga been wearing a toupee for like the last 5 years, and niggas really gonna trust buying clothes from this man?
Great point.
He can't even dress.
Great. He can't. No, for real. Though.
I've
He
never
really-
seen it like
I've
that.
never
you.
seen a
Thank you,
fashion
Trey.
designer not be able to dress.
School them, Trey. Thank you. Shit.
What
You
is-
too smart ass niggas. Anybody ask you for that?
Hey, she's a Louvre.
Hey, you know what? Her and Monte popped up in my memories because, like, we cracking jokes and shit. And you know, you always got them. Well, actually, like, nigga, we don't give a fuck about facts. We over here having fun, and y'all coming over here with specs and shit. Fuck up my comments.
Sorry. I'll fuck up a thread in a minute. Like, well, actually.
like,
On the contrary.
Right. On the contrary.
London
Contrary to
says,
popular belief.
"Have we in Christmas time? I can't wait to get 8 under the Eiffel Tower." Listen,
That's wild.
you
Hey,
But do that.
Nice.
you a party animal for sure.
yeah, I was sick of y'all shit
Ask
that
the
day.
bucket list.
No, you won't be 8 under the
You
Eiffel
are
Tower too.
horrible.
Ask the bucket list.
under the
That's
Eiffel
a lot
Tower.
of ass to eat under the Eiffel
The
Tower.
Leaning
man.
Tower of Pisa.
Speaking of eating ass,
That's wrong.
so
Well,
the
if it
new
gets-
Dharma
Nobody
series
said
is
that.
out.
Wait, if it gets to a point in
Somebody
your life
did
that
just
there's
say something about
nobody
eating
ready
ass.
to do
No.
that, just
They did.
Nobody at the table
I'll
said
meet you
anything about
there.
eating that.
Nobody just said anything about eating ass.
I'm not at the table.
No.
He just
I
he
did
just
say
admitted
it.
it.
I said
See?
to her that's a lot of ass to be eating under the Eiffel Tower.
See, and I said, speaking of eating ass, the new Dahmer series is out. Transition,
That's a
A
wild,
wild
transition.
transition.
but it was
Good,
accurate.
but wild.
It was accurate.
because somewhere in there
Everybody
he
wants the
ate
last
some
cookie
ass.
because I ain't gonna lie, I've been looking at it, but I was trying to be nice.
So
Trying to be nice for what?
Okay, no.
You didn't want to. Oh, the cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that's the one with the pecans in it too.
Mm-hmm.
get some extra nuts on the plate.
Yeah, go ahead. We know you,
Go ahead, go ahead and finish off them nuts, bro.
we know you love them nuts.
Whoa.
Whoa, pause. Why y'all niggas been real out of pocket all day today? I swear to God.
I thought this was a safe space one.
This is
I
not.
thought this was a safe space one.
It's not for you to talk to me like
I
that.
thought you wanted men to be able to have a place where we could just talk freely like the women.
No.
Wait, hold on. And in the meantime, London and Trey
Yeah, you said it's-
setting up
You
a
said
romantic
you
date
safe
in
space
Paris.
one.
Type shit.
Right.
And they
I
got
said that.
Yes.
Don't have me interject.
I said that.
And when I disputed it, you told me I was wild for disputing it because you called yourself safe space one.
I am, but this is not that safe right now, bro. You're not gonna just be
you don't get
talking,
to put a
safe
limit on
space
safety.
don't have
Safe.
limits.
bro. No, stop talking to me about nothing.
There are not levels to safety.
It is.
You either safe or you not.
Well, shit, what's not safe? We might be yellow car, orange, or some shit. We ain't
Whose
doing
racist ass bottle of tequila is it?
Yeah, nah. You know,
that.
you
We'll tell you
we'll
what
tell you out
happened.
there.
I just looked up there.
Yeah, that's yeah.
And that's exactly how they introduced it to me. They said she walked in with this racist ass bottle of tequila
Bro,
with a sombrero.
that's the top.
yeah,
That's the top.
the top
Oh,
of
that
the
was from
tequila.
last night?
Yeah, that's last night's story.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just had a flashback.
I gotta go look at it.
I need medical assistance.
Yeah, but
Y'all keep talking.
Did you go
Now-
get a shot?
He said, talk to Monkey Show.
Did you go get a shot?
Hell no.
Did you
no,
check yourself
I
for COVID?
haven't finished. I haven't finished the Dahmer series because, like, honestly,
Yeah.
like I be driving all
Too
day,
happy.
and by the time I get home and I try to cut it
Not you
on,
just said it right on the table.
El Toro.
I can't.
That shit racist in a bitch.
Keep zoom tone.
No, I can't.
Hey, the only thing that's missing is la cucaracha, la cucaracha.
Bro.
Hey, you know what make it extra weird? It's Hispanic Heritage Month.
Hey, that's equivalent to having some like
That is
a
a-
40-ounce with a
That's offensive to
with a
my
do-rag
culture.
on it.
That's like having a Hennessy with a black Sambo on the cover.
Right.
Ma'am, that is offensive to my culture.
That's what you was on.
No wonder she was.
They even teach you how to make the matador.
Wow.
I really would have felt better drinking Casamigos last night.
Yeah.
Try it, Tommy.
London-
Tell us what you think.
London says the man Dom was a wild one, but what's getting me is a surprise everyone is under. Thank you. And I guess my thing is like everybody acting like it's something new for shit to constantly be remade is fucking beyond me. If in the year of 2022 you have not processed it that everything right now is basically just a fucking reboot, we are living in deja vu. It just every couple years we get better graphics.
That's really all.
That's all it is. We repeat shit constantly. It's just it gets more graphic every single time.
Yep.
So you got your fashion reboot. Because how many niggas is paying shit above retail? Retail shouldn't be as much as it is. And y'all motherfuckers is paying double and triple that. For what? Shoes that are being remade.
Facts. That's why they call it a retro. I feel
Eh, the fashion is coming back. Bitches is wearing them big ass pants and shit again. I saw motherfuckers
Yeah,
posting
I
wedges
saw
and shit.
somebody wearing that.
Please don't
All
bring back
All
the
of
big ass baggy
the
jeans.
music that's out now, they're using all of the beats for the shit that we had.
Yes.
So the music is just being remade. Movies being remade is not a new fucking thing because somebody is always going to come into the fold and be like, hey, we should tell the story this way. And we got a better budget than those niggas. So haha, bitch.
And I also feel like a lot of people don't understand, like the world gets younger. So just because
We know about this shit.
are
Right,
third
thank you.
we went through it or we lived through it, like there's a generation behind us that was like, yo, this was cool when it happened. So let me tell the story the way I see it for the generation that's behind me because they're gonna think this shit dope too.
Because for Juan, remember what Juan just said. While we lived through it, Juan was actually in the building right around the corner from him at the time that he was there. My grandmother, my aunt, my grandmother's sister, and my cousin, my aunt's daughter, all of them were in that building at the exact same time. And Juan and his mom was in the building right around the corner. Because I used to have to walk back and forth. But when they talk about the smell in that building, they are not exaggerated. I hate it when I used to have to go over there, like for motherfuckers to watch me and shit, because it was like,
There's small guys in this motherfucker.
Bro,
Bro,
like-
it's terrible over here.
okay, so like, think of the smelling fast and friendly going bad.
You know,
Fast
really-
and friendly
Well,
smell
like-
has to go bad.
Can it get worse?
Fast and friendly stink.
Exactly. So how can that go bad?
But that's what I'm
times 10.
Gals.
Shit.
But yeah, like,
Literally.
so when they're talking about the smell, like they are not exaggerating. But so Juan used to cry all the time when he was a kid. We've talked about this before.
Still do.
But when this shit came,
Wow.
Damn.
but
Sometimes I do, you know, lying.
But when this shit came out, like we was kids, but we were so terrible. We used to fuck with Juan and tell him like he was gonna be next, and Juan was fat, so we used to be like he was gonna be eating you for a long time, like, and he would start crying and shit, like.
That's rude to the No wonder you traumatized now, bro. Our family was horrible.
The people that I love really used to do this to me as a kid. But and it'd be funny, like you see the shit she admit to doing, but then got mad because I was like, oh, Juan, a whole ass nigga. No, fuck you, bitch. Everybody off my game. This my Nintendo.
But that's no,
Y'all ain't got one. It's mine.
no. You used to do that shit, and that's why we treated you like that. You was a hoe ass nigga first.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you was.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you was.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you was.
When we lived with y'all in grandma's house with everybody, we weren't over there. We had just moved from over there. So y'all was bitch ass niggas
No.
first.
You
Ooh.
fag
Yeah,
first.
nah.
Use the
See,
fag first.
see, it's cool. Tell on yourself. Use a fag first. Then
Use the
got
fag
then
first.
then got
Still a
mad at me
fag.
because I didn't want to
Fag
let you.
Right.
I didn't want to let you
Pussy.
play with my stuff.
She just the right kind of fag now.
Nah, but but we did we used to fuck, and it's funny because people are like, oh, well, everybody used to we can really, but we really,
Yeah, my
was-
auntie really lived in the building.
yeah,
You always
and
come
it
over
was
and talk
it
about
was the
stank.
same fucking time. But I used you walk in, it's bro, it fucking stink in here. I used to get so mad because I used to have to
Whoop
sit
his
there and
ass.
shit, and it's first of all, I'm in this weak ass apartment building. You can't play and shit when you a kid in a fucking apartment building, especially when you there with old motherfuckers and shit.
You gotta
They
sit down
just
and watch
expect you to
TV.
sit down, shut the fuck up while they watch TV, whatever the fuck they watching. You can't even,
Watch
you can't do
Matlock.
nothing.
Who the
Mad-
fuck watch Matlock?
Matlock was cracking.
In the heat of the night.
Now that was cracking.
Fire too.
The heat night was cracking. I don't care what nobody says.
And it ain't it was a central air kind of building.
No, it's hot.
That's even
It
worse.
was hot
Okay.
as a
It was
bitch.
just hot.
It was hot, which amplified everything. It
And
was
that
just
was one of the hottest summers ever too when all
Like,
that shit was
dog.
happening. That's easy in the hundreds that whole summer.
Just
Yeah.
imagine that shit happened over a course of years. It
Yeah.
happened
Now-
over a
But
couple
when
years.
Who-
when they discovered it though,
Right.
that summer was stupid high.
Now, who I do feel bad for is, of course, the family, because it's I get it from a standpoint of we always gonna retell all these famous nigga stories, so I understand that. But yeah, from the family standpoint, it's all right, we gotta go do this shit again, bro. You really finna do this again?
They gotta get permission somewhat.
But whatever.
actually I read something that was because it's public,
It's public knowledge, so they don't have to.
they
get
don't have to.
permission.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
Because there's a Netflix is dropping an actual documentary next month.
Right. It was the TV show.
Well,
was
then
what
it's
they're
gonna be a
doing, and they're doing
documentary.
that
yeah. Once it goes through court case. And all
Yeah,
that
but
shit,
I
it's
think
just-
everything on
But it's
this one
bro,
was
it's
based
so-
off
it's-
the victim.
You got multiple
POV.
things on the Zodiac killer who was never fucking found. Shit, at least Dahmer dead. But you got
They even showed
multiple
him
shit
getting
on the
killed.
Zodiac. They think they know who the fuck it was, but they never fucking confirmed it. It's nothing new. And I guess it's how I was saying on Facebook, you have people that are obsessed with shows like The First 48. You niggas is watching families find out in real time that they son, they daughter, they mama, they daddy ain't coming home in real time. And y'all be sitting there
I think that's why people say when you hear people don't watch horror movies, but they be into shit like that. I'm so you rather watch real tragedy than to watch some shit that I could piece together and suspend and capture your imagination. No, you want to really hear about dead people. Niggas is weird.
and then it's like I said, you have motherfuckers. Yes. Ted Bundy got plenty movies, and my man Bundy was goated at this killing shit. And that's another
That's crazy. Goated at this killing shit.
Right.
but
Greatest of all time.
you got motherfuckers at First 48 and
I
shit.
mean, if you gonna do it big.
Serial
Yeah.
killer
do it Bundy
documentaries
right.
that is not out of the fucking. They have an entire fucking channel dedicated to crime TV.
Wait, I'll do you one better. Me and Juan drove back from Atlanta listening to real crime, which was mostly murders.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
they
that's the
got
shit Jazz
podcasts
likes.
dedicated to this shit.
My,
And
my favorite horror franchise is based on some real shit, and I didn't know that. Scream really happened. It was a nigga really killing college kids.
yeah, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. How many times has that motherfucker been?
And they need to throw that
My
shit.
issues with Rob Zombie.
They
That
need to
motherfucker
throw
Rob
that
needs
shit.
to chill the fuck
Hey,
out.
he be on some
twisted
bullshit.
as fuck.
I have never been scared of a Halloween movie until I saw his version. I said, wait a minute, this big bitch running.
Yeah.
I ain't never ever been, because I've always been man, fuck dog. I'm out of here. But that nigga was actually running and shit.
Yep.
And he was strong for no. I was nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Hey,
But then you got people who are in the families and blah blah blah. Bitch, you go live and share posts of people's dead bodies on Facebook talking about why would you just check on your people? Bitch, that ain't what they wanted to see. You were complaining about a studio production with actors, but you were showing an actual body laid on the street over there on
So,
fucking Titonian
question.
Locust.
if a motherfucker share a post of a dead body that say check on your peoples, and that's my peoples, and then I find you, am I allowed to give you a fave for posting that?
You can't.
Yes.
I
Because-
feel
let me
I
tell
like
you.
I should beat the shit out of you.
Let me tell you, a couple of years ago, somebody made a post and they swore it up and down. It was they want to check on your people type shit. The person's family member responded was like, "Hey, can you take this down?" They didn't take it down. They just cut the comments off. But you said you was doing it for them, and they asked you to take it down.
I checked on my people, and you need to take it down.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, people be just so full of shit. Like, if you were consistent and they tell me, "Oh well, why should the families have to keep reliving that or whatever?" Like, dog, 9/11. Every fucking, and we're still in September, so it just passed. I didn't see not one fucking protest post on my son. Why do they keep bringing this up and making the victims families and the survivors relive this shit?
This was the first year I didn't see no videos and shit though.
Yeah.
They glorify it, and then like they got a whole monument. They want you to go see it and pay respect. Like, people weird as fuck. You pick and choose what you angry at. I've noticed that with the internet.
Yeah.
Like, you pick and choose
And they
at
talking
the
about-
shit you want to be outraged.
But it's
about.
different. It affects us because it's close to home. You didn't even know the people involved talking about.
No, you know
because it's
everybody's
close to
somebody's
home.
cousin nowadays.
But it's like, dude, something doesn't have to be close to home in order for me to feel bad. If I feel bad, I just feel bad because that's fucking human. Like,
Right, it's humanity.
I don't have to, because somebody made the point and they was like, well, if it's raining in Atlanta, that don't affect me. But if it's raining here, it do. And I'm like, well, if you only care about shit when it affects you, that says more about you than anything else.
Right.
I don't just, I'm not gonna be like, damn, man, it's a hurricane finna hit Florida. Oh well, I'm good. Like, I still, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's you pussies that be posting talk about how it's 80 degrees here when it's below 10 here. I don't give, y'all can float away on a fucking door like Rose in Titanic, but like, fuck y'all.
Whoop their ass.
I'll never let go, Jack.
And then let the nigga go.
Let the nigga go.
Hey, she really could have saved folks. That motherfucking piece of wood was big enough for everybody.
Hey, so this is what I didn't get about that. I know this is off topic, but I mean, we kind of here now.
We're gonna circle back.
Like, bro, you painted her bare nipple, but you couldn't spoon her on the door. Like, you didn't see that bare pale ass titty, and y'all felt like it was too intimate to like spoon on the door.
Bitch, we cuddling because I'm not dying.
No, ain't no way in hell.
Ain't no fucking way, boy.
Like, you go through all that to save a motherfucker. Because remember, he was handcuffed to the shit. You go through all this shit just to let him freeze to death. Bitch, you could have just let him go in the basement.
Right.
Why did you even break him out?
Man.
How come she didn't? Because she went in the water. That's, I guess, the hypothermia is when you're in the water or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was in and he was half in, half out, and I think that was like the water was way below zero.
Yeah.
It was an iceberg in that motherfucker.
He became one.
It was a big ass tub of ice water.
She was calling a bitch too. She should have.
Well,
She
he
should've
put
died,
his jacket on her.
Yeah.
That warmed the fuck out of her.
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
The jacket and the
That's all
sub
she
Yeah,
did.
the old bitch. And then she had
That's all she
If,
Then she had the
if,
audacity to throw that expensive ass fucking diamond back in the water.
if we've learned nothing from Titanic as men, stop saving these hoes.
Damn,
We all
dog dick
drowning.
froze.
See?
Yeah.
That's all
Because
you
it was
got.
all submerged. This
That's all you
balls.
got. That's all you got from that frozen dick.
That's a blue chew
That's-
for real.
That's all you
blue
got.
balls.
I hate you.
So-
Everything about that is all you got was damn his dick froze.
So if he was hard, did he die hard?
Die harder.
You don't have to enter the rabbit hole.
Hey, I'm just
But
saying.
he does.
That's what they come here for. Juan.
We cannot go down.
I'm here for introspective relief.
He's here for.
Introspective educator really.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
the educated
Yeah.
essential.
Yeah, think about this. I'm the high without being
I'm
high.
too much of a hoe for that. We'd have probably got stuck together like two pit bulls and shit.
Y'all are locked up.
No, I'm saying like, because
So how are we gonna
if
explain that to the Coast Guard?
because if you wet as fuck and it's that cold, I feel like I just
It's gonna freeze and yep.
Mhm.
hey, remember on The Boys when
And does that make your
cold
coochie
snap.
slushy?
You watched The Boys, right?
I haven't watched all of it, and I'm not as far as y'all are.
Does that make your coochie slushy?
Don't nobody want no slushy tea.
Cause it's cold, but it's wet, and then you know how you
Oh
get the
my
little
God.
ice
It's gonna
chunk.
look like ice milk.
Yeah, I was-
Wow.
that shit crunchy. You can't hit that.
I mean, you know what?
I bet
Actually,
that's the
hitting that
frost.
might have saved both of them.
It's like
All that body heat.
And she was
friction.
white, so you know how when you take the ice chunks off a chicken breast,
You can't go back to working in the health
Hey,
department. Bro.
what time is it?
It's time for us to get the fuck out of here.
We gotta leave, though. We gotta go.
We gotta go after that,
Hey.
bro.
Y'all know that Regina Hall pickle? She like,
Yeah.
crunchy pussy, pissy pussy. Yeah, this episode is just
It's pussy everywhere.
yeah.
I couldn't.
I cannot.
With the British
The British
accent.
accent.
I cannot.
So
I
while-
could not
while we are
believe it.
Fuck the queen.
while we're on the topic of pussy, the Big Mouth decided to dish details on having sex with Megan Thee
The
Stallion.
big mouth.
Yeah.
Who's the big mouth?
The baby.
Baby.
The cornball.
Oh, he smashed Megan Thee Stallion?
That's
so he
what
said.
in his new song.
According to him,
He
2
might-
years ago.
He might. We don't know. I wasn't
I'm
there.
about to
No,
because
boy.
I
We
should be able
shouldn't.
to.
We shouldn't. Be
It's the
talking
principle,
about
bro.
that.
Y'all need to stop talking, fam.
Nah.
Please.
You know,
Apparently
he-
before
I
Tory
mean,
Lanez shot
he-
her,
He
slept-
he shot a
slept
nigga in
with
his backyard and said I was trying to subdue the situation. So you gonna tell that nigga not to say whatever he want to say?
Nah, he whooped the nigga out his drawers at
That's
a,
what
at
I'm
a jewelry
saying,
store.
bro,
so-
like- He is out here doing shit, and then like, who gonna check me? Cause look at my resume.
Get your horny ass on, fam. Every time y'all was talking about pussy, I dipped out for a second.
to go get some pussy.
She can strong arm.
So it's in his song Boogeyman. The lyrics are "You play with me, oh goddamn, shut the lights off, Boogeyman. Oh Lord, Justin made another one. You play with me, that shit was childish. The day before she said that Tory Lanez shot her, I was fucking on Megan Thee Stallion. Waited to say that shit on my next album. Hit it the day before too, but I kept it player, ain't say nothing about it. Had her pretty boy boyfriend tweet me ready to die about the bitch like a coward. So here's my thing.
What was that ass?
Irv Gotti got niggas real comfortable just bringing up old shit.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
what I feel.
Facts.
Corny nigga crew.
Yeah.
He said corny as fuck for that. Cream of corn, corn on the cob, Mexican corn, street corn.
Duh.
You know what I'm saying?
Candy corn. Like, get this nigga out of
Get
here.
this nigga out of here,
Right.
fam.
Jimmy Crack Corn.
Canned corn.
Popcorn. Like,
That corn on
get this
Rabbit
nigga
Foot.
outta here.
Damn.
You gotta chill out, fam.
No, but it's just like in all of this time, because obviously we don't know. Like, I don't know if it's just a lyric thing, he just being an ass, or if he actually did. But either way, I need her to stop fucking on these tiny niggas if she did.
I mean, she's 6'1" though, so every nigga's a tiny nigga.
No, every nigga's not a tiny nigga for
She
her.
likes bite-sized niggas. I don't know.
I just, I mean, and I can see that because they they
Fun-sized
coochie,
niggas.
like they coochie level.
Wild.
Exactly.
You know, they
Right
coochie
at
level.
the coochie.
But I feel like at this point, because people they ain't been fucking with the baby, and I feel like this is like a claw irrelevancy type shit. Because there was literally like it came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
He's very desperate trying to get back into some
How-
relevancy right now.
How
Yeah,
we-
that's what I'm saying. Like he's
He-
clawing for relevance
He fell
because his
off.
last show we talked about it. Like they had to cancel it because
Mhm.
he sold like under 500 seats or some shit, and it was like
See?
for thousands of people.
How we gonna cancel a
Seats.
nigga that won't even fuck with?
London said they all got little man / little mama energy. Yeah, I haven't seen anything as far as like with her addressing
She ain't.
any
She's
of
a
that.
bigger person here.
But-
Figuratively and literally.
Literally.
I had a little respect for Dog until the
You
this.
did?
A little,
He had bars, but now
Yeah,
he's
but he could rap. He can rap.
Yeah, but he don't never let the beat breathe.
Which
Soon as you
beat?
cut the
It be
track on,
one
you just
continuous
I
song.
like that.
The beat don't change.
Yeah, it was like all his songs sounded the same.
Yeah, I
because
mean,
he got the same producer.
but when he did features, like when he did features,
Manny
for
Fresh.
Hey,
man,
Kayla, nice of you to join us.
Big facts, Kayla.
She said the biggest pillow talker you know is most likely a nigga. They talk way too much. They are
Big
definitely the
facts.
messiest.
Yeah, niggas been
For
doing
sure.
fuck shit all week. So the baby says what he said, and then Tory Lanez thought it was okay to beat up August Alsina.
I beg to differ. I beg to differ, Kayla, only because I've heard way more shit from women than I've ever heard from a nigga talking about some shit from some pillows.
I'm surrounded by niggas, and all they do is
I believe it, but I don't make it seem like they're the biggest because I hear way more shit from women than I do
actually,
from
and
niggas.
it's actually the two niggas in this room is probably the only quiet ones.
Because that ain't our business.
Cause why you need to know where my dick be at?
Right.
I definitely don't
No,
want
but
nobody.
it's not even just like. And
I'm probably
again,
not
it's
even
like
supposed to be
being
there.
around where just talking too much, or we were talking. We were in a group, and they were talking about like why females are more comfortable sending pictures to other females than they are sending them to niggas, and it's like because niggas fucking treat them like Pokemon trading cards.
Oh God, niggas trade news like they
Them
fucking
Like
trading cards.
so you can damn near assume that when you send one nigga nude, you
It's
sent
gonna
it to at least 10 people.
For real, it's gonna hit the group chat.
That's why they always send the
the.
same nude when
Hey,
niggas ask for 'em.
Like, bro,
You
guess
don't
who
get
pussy
special
this
nudes.
is?
I never shared a fucking. That's
What's
gold.
what's our phrase
That's
one?
gold for my ass.
What's our phrase? Nudes are safe with me.
Yeah, man, it's safe.
They
It's a safe space.
Ravi said, laugh my fucking ass off at trading card. No, dead ass though.
Niggas?
Yeah, but that
When did the whole ass nigga like stage increase to the level of where it is right now? Like
During
everyone-
Black,
Gee, I don't know.
During Black Twitter. It happened during Black Twitter.
So
Because
Twitter's
we
the
used to have
cause.
we used to have this thing where it was like women would just put their titties out there. We didn't even have to ask for it. They just show up.
Titties
You
on
wake up that
timeline.
day, you
That's
may have
what
titties in
titties
your
on the timeline.
DMs. Then all of a sudden, one whole ass nigga gets highly upset because a bitch don't want to fuck with him no more. Then boom, all her shit just pops up on the timeline, and now no woman wants to send any man the goods anymore.
not even that, or if something happens and then somebody will post them and then you got niggas like, oh, I know who titties them is because they didn't fucking share them all.
That too.
So
That's why I mind the business that
this
pays
has
me.
been going on for a while, like them, leaking chicks news and shit. So I have always stood on the fact I don't judge any bitch for fucking showing nudes.
We love
I just want you to take the best nudes that you can. So if a motherfucker
Lotion.
do put them out there,
You're
you
not
ain't got
embarrassed.
shit to be shamed about.
Lotion.
Everybody done showed some titties to somebody
Soapy
before.
titties.
Okay,
Shiny
somebody done
titties.
seen the titties. It's
What are
okay.
you talking
Titties.
about,
Get your
bro?
whole boudoir.
The different
You
types
know?
of titties you gonna
Because I
good quality
wait for
titties.
mine to come. Get my
And then
lotion
it's like
in.
people that feel like I'm acting for
God,
because like I don't send
that's
news and
fancy.
shit no more. And it's like I don't send news not because I feel like,
Cut
oh
into your
man, I
profit.
don't want my shit to. It's because it's a business now.
right? You might,
Cut.
yeah.
My news is income now. Like you want to
gotta
like
pay
you
for
know
this.
like
Nah, niggas really fucked up the game.
They did.
yeah.
Twitter used to be.
That's
fun.
why I just mind my business, bro. Like I just,
But hold on, rewind back to the baby. Thought said I wasn't gonna say shit because I was keeping a player. So,
Yeah, and he didn't keep
And
it.
he-
so,
You're not
so I
playing
turned
no
around.
more.
I was like, I'm not. I quit being a player.
You're not a player no more.
I'm a whole ass nigga.
He
now.
was
Yeah.
never a player.
He's
I
not a
don't
player
wanna
no
be a
more. No big
player
pun.
no more.
No big pun.
None of these niggas is player like, bro. No amount of money makes you cool.
Most people who say they keep it P ain't P.
Hey, my
The
side.
refrigerator.
It's the
does.
refrigerator.
If I smash Megan Thee
I
Stallion,
literally have to unplug the fridge to let it de-thaw.
if I smash Megan Thee Stallion, I'd be the quietest, happiest motherfucker.
Smash.
Sweater
on-
guy.
You know
would
who
never know.
You know who knows I fuck Meg Thee Stallion?
Meg.
Me and Meg Thee Stallion.
That's it.
But somebody said that was like
I ain't gonna lie, I
okay
might tell one.
because they
Facts.
brought it
I might
up.
tell you, but I know you're not gonna tell nobody.
Hey, you gotta tell somebody about nigga.
You gotta tell somebody, but I know it's a nigga who ain't gonna tell nobody.
Nigga. Guess what happened?
Because if you really want to know what go on, you need to see me and Juan group chat. Ours.
Yeah, no, I can't tell nobody.
Okay,
No.
who just die?
To the death.
This shit, we die. We die on that big ass white cross on the way to Tennessee.
Yeah,
Nah,
but
I'm
it's-
good, bro.
That shit's scary, dog.
It is.
That motherfucker
It
big
is-
as
that motherfucker big as a bitch. I want to go back and investigate, and Tom was like, "Nah,
No,
bro."
I looked
I'm like, it's the middle of the day.
Why you want to go back and invest?
It don't matter.
I
There's
looked it
nothing
up.
around us.
I looked it up. I can't even remember what the story was.
It's
This
a
is some-
church.
Yeah, it's some kind of
Yeah,
organization.
see,
Yeah.
What's a church?
they might can help me start the
That
Church
big
of
ass-
Love.
That big ass, lit
That big
up
ass cross.
on like I-57.
It's like Kentucky, Tennessee.
Yeah, it's a big, big
Big, you
stupid
can't
ass.
help but see that motherfucker.
It's so big. Pause. But it's like we didn't see it on the way.
It's so big.
I didn't see it as we were, going to Georgia. We saw that motherfucker on the way back.
Oh, I seen it going. You was knocked out
Hurt.
because it came over the horizon.
It's in Illinois. It's in Effingham.
That's where.
That thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That motherfucker huge as hell. You just all of a sudden at night be rolling. All of a sudden the lights is lining on that shit. Like damn.
Big ass cross and a
the
little ass,
Lord is coming back.
little ass barn right next to it in a cornfield,
And
and he wants to go investigate. You don't run fast enough.
That's debatable.
You watch Jeepers Creepers.
That's debatable.
That's what goes on by them big ass.
That motherfucker is 200 feet tall.
I'm
That's my old one. That's from like a year ago.
I'm nimble. I'm pretty light on my feet. That's woman's business, bro. It ain't for us. It's not for us.
Trading cards.
Right.
Trading cards.
Oh, I'll stay
They
here.
just,
Even
they
though-
just gonna uphold stereotypes right on the air.
right.
No. Here's what
Hey,
they
and you know what's funny, right? So you see how they like showing pictures and shit. So the pop-up shop, that was a week ago. This nigga's supposed to be going to find out how much food is for me, right? Because I'm fucking starving. I look up this bitch at the bar showing people her fucking modeling picture. I'm like, dog, what the fuck?
She working.
She never misses a chance to remind you
never.
that,
It's called fucking networking.
that she
working.
that bitch.
It's network.
She a high price
No, it's called Facebook.
I'm
Every
like,
day
that,
on your story.
that a
Hey,
bitch
hey,
they
she-
yelled at
she
me
look-
for
she look
not
at the photo
eating
shoot
is
right
leaving
now.
me hungry.
Caught your ass.
That's what happens when your best friend is a high price call girl.
Right. Like, we're just-
No. The thing about it is I was not paying attention to the way she was doing, but she put forth great effort
Right, to make sure you didn't
I
see
didn't
shit.
see it. Why she showed someone? I wasn't even trying to look. It was like the fuck.
Now, change the dynamic. I'm like, hey, check out my picture. That ain't the same shit.
Right.
We had this conversation.
That's
We can't
very,
do that.
Very
So wait a
suspect.
minute, you're taking naked pictures?
No, I'm not. But I'm saying y'all should.
We
It would
can't
not
do that.
work. It
We
would-
can't do
it
that.
cannot work.
We
But-
can't do that.
but under the-
You know what I'm saying?
Under the context of men is supposed to have a safe space.
Hey, let me find out Tony here doing.
Right, absolutely.
Yo, he can't send me a
I
picture and
can't,
be like, how you-
I can't do that.
he can't send me a
Can't do
picture and be like,
How we gonna be here doing food drives?
he hit
It's
the
on
group,
the same stance always. Just like,
he hit the group chat like, hey bro, how you feel?
take his glass off and have
Is this a good angle, bro?
How you feel about
Right.
how you feel about this one?
Hey, bro, is this a good angle? Do I need to cock my legs
Hey.
up more?
Hey, which is why that damn photo shoot with Pac is very suspect. You know what the fuck I'm talking about with the bubbles
when
and the
he
gold
was-
chain?
Don't you
Yeah.
do it.
Huh?
Don't you
I'm
fucking do
I'm there.
Don't you
I'm
fucking
there.
do it. Go
I'm there.
ahead.
That shit
Don't
suspect
you
as a
fucking
bitch.
do it.
You just described everything that
Don't
Pac
you
was
fucking
doing.
I didn't say it was gay. I just said you was gonna have your dick out in
Oh.
the fucking studio.
You very much presented that shit gay to bitch. You
It gotta
presented-
be sexy.
That shit was not sexy. That was gay to
Hey,
bitch.
hey, bro, should I tilt that left
I
light?
want it to be them
Hey,
bubbles. Fuck it.
bro.
Is it hanging? Is it hanging low enough?
You can't be like, hey, bro, do you think I need more lotion or should I use the baby oil?
Hey, scoot those bubbles up over that left neck.
Tommy gonna be in here oiled up with the headphones on.
Right, if you know it,
Yo.
keep
Oh.
the headphones.
Oh, I know where she's going now. She's mad at the Pac reference. Now she's
Yes.
going to town with me. All right.
Yes.
So do you
I
wrap?
quit.
I hold grudges.
I quit.
Do you wrap the headphone
quit,
cord around your sack and balls, or are these like wireless?
Hey, if you ever do that with the equipment, just keep it, bro.
Hey, you know everybody got suspects rationale behind your couch over here too. Though.
Look,
So, I
fam,
don't
they
know.
call it a casting
The
couch.
casting
That's
couch,
different
yeah.
than you just
Oh, let me
balled
take my
out.
stuff off there, look.
Ain't nobody.
Tommy naked with both his feet on the table.
Nah.
Dog,
Spread eagle.
you spread out like one of the fucking sexy panther covers on the couch.
No.
Oh,
Got
like
the
that
bearskin
You know,
rug.
like that Big Daddy Kane picture.
Yeah.
I don't like where this, y'all just really defended Pac. Yeah, just-
No, we
No.
did. No, we did the moment. Just
She
having-
blocked me for like 3 days because I said some shit about Pac. Like real shit.
I think Pac.
Hey, I think I blocked everybody.
I think
You
Pac
did.
was, I think Pac was a little suspect. There's some
You,
suspect
you
moments.
know how like your Facebook anniversary pop up and shit. Like it definitely. It was like you've been friends for 1 year. I was like, what? Oh yeah, pop. Yep.
Had to release you and bring you back.
Yeah,
Oh, I was like,
we
wait,
definitely
what?
we said some shit about Pac. It was funny though.
She didn't find it funny.
She
All
didn't
right.
find it funny.
All right. Well, thank you for my green beans.
I'm just saying the fact that Pac listened to Blackberry Molasses is still questionable.
I hope that's not what he died to.
That better not be the last song he
According
heard.
to the movie, that was the last song playing in the car for that motherfucker got shot up.
Blackberry.
I'm like, damn, bro, you died to Bobby Valentino? How fucked up is that?
Big facts.
God, like, you might need a redo, bro, because I shouldn't have put you on that.
Oh, he definitely back. He here somewhere. Probably in a white man body too.
If you were to die, what song would it be that you'd be like, no, not that song?
The Bee Gees.
Staying alive.
Yeah.
Hey, to be fighting for your life while staying alive is in the background.
Hey, I be pissed.
And then all you hear is he's slipping away.
But which version? You know, Drake has his now too, so you gotta know
I'd
which
be pissed.
version of it.
Either,
Drake
either,
got one?
either, either,
I don't even want the Wyclef version.
either or. I'd be mad.
That's walking a bit. Oh, I would hate that.
No, definitely don't want
Prize is
the Wyclef.
rapping
Hey.
anytime I'm dying. It's over. Man.
One
I'm not-
time.
Wait a minute.
Wait, he's about to die. Put the prize on.
Right. No, I'm still alive.
No. Wait a minute. Because now I'm upset. Because I just realized when that fucking tree branch hit me, Mary J. Blige, I'm going down with
Time on my hand.
No, like, hold on. Like, look. This is literally in the middle of playing when I.
You was going down all right.
You ain't had no plans at all.
I'm telling you, God trying to get you off of
The tree branches were slowly driving you insane.
Oh, that's
Sure.
sure.
I'm so upset.
Hey, make sure that other motherfucker.
No.
Because boy, I tell you,
that was
last
wild.
night we had a time. Boy, we had a time.
Yeah, we did. I ran up out of here. You know, I normally don't run up out of here.
I know, because
Gotta go.
we be in here so long that we don't even realize that it be like that long that we be in this motherfucker.
Well, last night, oh no, I was. As soon as he hit the end broadcast, I was like,
Gotta go.
You move like a crackhead.
yes, I did. Absolutely.
That crack ninja dust.
Tinkerbell.
We were talking about cartoons. That's actually a good cartoon right there. The Crack Ninja. The Crack Ninja Dust. These just appear out of nowhere.
Appear with shit that you can't use.
Right. They don't
Like
they,
it's 2022. Why you got a VCR, bro?
they don't come to save the day. They come to fuck up your day. They just come
Pretty much.
I would like to ask crackheads, why is it always the alternator? Hey Leroy,
I also have a new
my
pair of
window
clothes.
don't let down. Oh boy, that ain't nothing but the
That
alternator.
ain't no alternator.
You know what you need is a new starter. I need a new starter because my
So-
window won't roll down. My
Yeah, so
God,
what you need to do is go get me a 6-pack
and
and
some
then
cool,
give me
and
some,
some,
and get some cools.
and some,
Right.
and some cooling fluid. Like, the what? And some
And-
Castro
and they-
GTX.
And they
So-
be having long ass fingernails.
So in addition to the baby, we got some other celebrity news. So
Hey.
we had
Welcome back.
Nia Long was cheated on, right?
Dumbass nigga.
What?
And-
Don't do that, bro.
I will be your
No, but
comforter.
listen. So it's the fact that Nia Long was cheated on, but you know that the Hotep and Ashy niggas could not wait to get a hold of this, and the reason was
Hotel.
Hotepi and Ashy.
because they wanted to. Because it's always ashy in the middle of this motherfucker, and they nuggets should be dry. Never fails.
You're right. You see how
But they couldn't wait, so they made like a little photo, like a little meme, right? It says, "So let me get this right. Women across the world are enraged about Nia Long getting cheated on, but made a joke out of Will Smith getting cheated on. Y'all forgave Jada right away for embarrassing her husband. Will bully and harass a man that did the same behavior. Selective outrage. First and foremost, y'all have been talking for years about them two being swingers. Okay, that they have an open marriage. There was literally no cheating in that. Like, it came out of Will's mouth himself. He was like, there was no infidelity, and like, that's not what it was. And even when they did the little thing, it's like he told her, he was like, nigga, I was done with your ass. Now, when niggas do that and they go off and break babies and shit,
Are we talking about Jock? Young Jock?
Mm.
Jocille?
Yo, his real name Jocille.
Yes.
Jocille.
Jocille?
Jocille.
Really?
You deserve.
Jocille.
No, well, you look.
Robinson.
he said,
Yes.
no.
The name
Jocille
Jocille
Robinson.
is a break baby.
Jocille.
I thought Jock was like a cool name. That's
No.
I thought he would have been like Jakeem or like
Something.
No.
No, it's
Jocille.
definitely
Jaquise or
Jocille.
like
Jocille.
I'm sorry.
Jacqueline.
Them hairstyles make so much more sense.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Absolutely.
Uncle Jock.
Uncle Jack.
And that's
Auntie-
Auntie.
sorry,
Jock.
Auntie
Jock.
Jock.
Auntie Jock.
Yeah.
Auntie Jocille.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 It works.
Maybe
Because
Jock
it was
wasn't
supposed
always
to
a
be auntie.
nigga.
So now we're.
I could be.
now we're-
I
First
could be
transgender
reaching.
rapper.
I was gonna say now you calling Jack transgender.
He might
He
be.
might be the first one.
First
It's going down.
But
Meet him at the trap.
It's going
the,
down.
the fact that
Meet me in
somebody
the
tried,
trans.
the fact that somebody tried to make that comparison is just crazy to me. Because, like I said, for years, all they've talked about is how they were swingers, had an open marriage, and all this other kind of shit. But on top of everything else, you had men and women at Jada neck. I didn't see Jada fucking slide for that.
No, she didn't.
Everybody was like, even bitches was mad. And I'm like, nobody cheated. Like
Right.
I can understand y'all like, all right, bitch, you was fucking with your son friend, and that nigga's a young but that part but to be like she cheated on Will and embarrassed Will and did all this other kind of shit. No, she didn't.
Jaden should beat August's ass every time he see him.
What if he paid Tory Lanez, bro?
I wouldn't be mad at him.
He was like, "Hey, slide you some."
Like, bro, we invited you.
I'm already under fire for this Chris Rock situations, but I'm gonna need you to handle this.
Yeah, like, bro,
I can see Will doing that.
I let you in my house because you my nigga and you needed some help, and then you fuck my mom's, bro.
No, I
you
think
gotta see me.
But I think the thing that so here's the thing with Tory Lanez.
So Jay-
here's the thing with
that.
Tory
So Jay
Lanez.
You fucked my mom's,
Right, like I offered you some help to get well, and you just put your dick in
Ain't
my
that
mama.
what happened with Stifler's mom situation?
Exactly.
London said, "Ain't nobody feel bad for me when I was getting cheated on. I don't give a fuck."
Damn,
So-
you got cheated on, London. I'm sorry.
So
Go
here's
console her, Juan.
You know what I'm
Go
saying?
console her,
here's the
Juan.
funny part
My
though.
bad.
Like
I'll
No,
be here
I'm
to
saying-
with the
listen. I'll be
whole
here to
with
listen.
the Tory Lanez situation. So
Tommy, wow.
Tory apparently like lied, like he wasn't even like because maybe he didn't know there was video there. But y'all know that Skin Bone dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that recorded it.
Yeah.
He's right there.
Cause he was like, damn, man, too bad you ain't get that. He was like, I did. He was like, oh, you did. So then he made his own little skit out of it, but he didn't even know. So I don't think that he realized that it was like, it was actually recorded. But he tried to lie and say that he was like in a recording studio.
Yeah.
He tried to make it seem like he wasn't even there. But they got this little tiny ass nigga like skipping off and shit. Talking about he just knocked him out, like did this little shit. But apparently, like he said something about August. So
Yeah, he put it like he made reference to his situation like a song or some shit.
yeah. So when he, see him and try to shake up, like August keep walking. Like, I'm not mad at him for that though. Like, don't put that fake energy over here. Like, that's like when people block me on Facebook, then you want to come talking to me and shit in person and get in
Right.
my business.
Or when they block you on Facebook, unblock you, then send another friend request.
Like,
Or
keep.
I feel like August
keep
didn't
the
have
same energy.
enough security to be that spicy though. Like sometimes you have to pick your battles. Now, if it's just me, one deep, and it's 12 of y'all, and I don't really know what type of time you on, what up, Juan? What the fist out?
But
Just to get you up out
do
of
you
here.
really think a nigga gonna come back at you for not dapping him up though? For real? In real
Right,
life,
'cause-
that's some old bitch ass
right,
shit.
'cause he went
what
about
was
his
the
business.
energy behind you not dapping him
I'm
up?
good with
If
it.
you know you said some shit about me and I don't dap you up, don't take offense. You kicked us down this road. That was on you. Opened your mouth about me, but now you mad because I don't want to be fake and shake up with you.
What was that?
Because honestly, I'd have just been like, I
Why
ain't
don't you
see you,
just put
little
that on the
bitch. Like he would have
See,
wanted to fight me.
They would never hit it
That's
that
what
time.
He would have
that's
wanted
when
to
the
fight
smoke
me.
Is not okay. It's like,
He would have. I would have gave him a reason to want to fight me because I'm like, you mad? I ain't that bitch. I ain't see
Well,
you.
apparently August did.
You like you 2 feet under me, bitch. I didn't see you.
Step on him.
Fuck you mean?
I guess Tory was like, well, you asked for
But-
niggas to keep the same energy.
But then you got people like, all right, this nigga lied and said he wasn't even there. Then this nigga really got mad and attacked Dog because he didn't shake his hand. Maybe he did really shoot Meg. Like, nigga.
Yeah,
You think?
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
But every time you see Dog, he got that little Napoleon complex. Every time you see Dog, he's trying to do some shit. Like, sit your little tiny ass down.
Those 5 feet and under men usually do.
Like, man, go on
Whoop
somewhere.
his ass.
Fucking
Wait a minute,
tiny,
hold
up.
tight
Yo, Ben-
adventure.
Prince
Ben-
was a
a
tiny man and he was not angry.
being a grown
Prince.
man under 5'5" is crazy.
No, he just fuck bitches.
That just sounds
And that's
like
how
some
you get 'em
wild,
back.
impossible shit.
Just fuck bitches.
Just fuck bitches and move on.
Like, bro, you really
Prince
5'5"?
didn't
That's
have
a
to be
thing?
angry. That nigga had the best wardrobe and shit. Like
Yeah.
he felt
Yeah,
sexy
nothing
all the
wrong.
time. That
Right,
nigga was
yeah,
like, "Bitch, I'm not ruining my blouse."
You know what was part of you know
Fuck
what
outta
part,
here.
But he went hooping in it though.
you know what was part of the negotiation with working with
Prince
a
had
female
on
artist?
chinchilla boots, bitch. He wasn't finna scuff them
Right.
motherfuckers beefing with you.
What part of his negotiation was he write you a song and he fuck you. That was the deal. So anybody he had a song written for or he had duet with, he smashed.
Do you think that had to be negotiated with Prince though? Let's keep it a buck.
Hey, he was
Yo,
seeking
the
out-
deals
So wait,
that
I'm
he
like,
was-
hold on,
he was
fucked
seeking
Aretha
out.
Franklin? No,
he
I'm
was
sorry.
he was seeking,
Probably did.
he was seeking
Aretha
out.
Probably fucked too.
He was seeking out like, all right, she's fine. Let me write you a song.
You know, if there was
you
some,
couldn't get that shit off in 2022.
if there
If
was
you
if,
Prince, you might could.
if there was
It was
somebody,
very consensual, I'm sure.
I
and,
got
and,
this
I-
song
and out
for
of
you.
all
Would
the
you like to
people,
see my
you would
dick
probably
too?
think Mimi that's crazy. Like, but if there was somebody that I could have as a guest on Hoecially Awkward, it would be Prince. Was nasty as shit. I don't think people realize how nasty Prince was. They just see
Darling
Dog like,
Nikki.
Like, bro, you nut on a bitch. Fucking get. She was there to get married. You just nut on her wedding gown.
Ain't that your favorite Prince song?
Shut up.
No,
Yeah.
I mean
Yeah.
anybody who wants to wear thigh-high boots on his ass out, that's a bad motherfucker.
Hey,
Keep it-
dude,
keep
it was
peak.
it was nasty.
Then
Dude
there
was
Prince.
funny.
And then there was Prince.
Prince was
Athletic.
shady as a
Athletic, the
motherfucker.
motherfucker played basketball. That was
He,
the
he
that
was a
the-
shady ass nigga.
dude, but he was
the
open,
mic was on.
he was openly shady.
Right.
That nigga was zesty.
I can believe that because
All right, when he
there's no way. Like when you just look at like the landscape of music, it's like there's no way like Prince and Mike ain't got a joint in the tuck. Like I would like to know the extent of that situation. Like, was there any kind of beef between Prince and Michael Jackson?
Not really. I can't see it.
The only things like he said he was not about to say your butt is
Yeah,
mine.
he wasn't about to say
He's
that.
like-
I was just gonna say, and it's so funny because everybody always talking about
Mike was
being
like,
gay.
Watch
but the
when I
whole
get
reason
Prince
why he
to
didn't
say-"
want to do on bad. He was like, "Cause I ain't singing it to you, and you damn sure ain't singing it to me.
Right.
Whose butt belongs to whom?"
Right.
It's like I ain't with that shit.
Mhm.
But
Prince
it-
was like, not this ass.
I was like, who's singing this part?
We just gonna go ahead and cut that
yeah,
part
like
out.
he was not with the shit. But like Prince was nasty as fuck.
Mhm.
Like dog was the
He wasn't
dead-ass
mature
freak.
enough to be in this Michael Jackson video.
22 positions in a one night stand. That is a lot of fucking.
It's possible.
Casey was like,
He's like, what?
how nasty was he?
You shut the fuck up, okay? Because you disgust me more and more every single time you come here.
Oh, okay. How nasty was he?
How
And-
nasty
and
was he?
if you-
He was so nasty.
This nasty shit that he has on his
Bro, he
songs
got a
ain't
song called Head.
been till you get enough. They played that shit on the radio.
Yeah.
Like
That shit was a song on the radio. I didn't know when that shit came out what the fuck he was talking about.
Little Red Corvette, Darling Nikki. It's just so much.
Darling Nikki.
Shit,
is
Erotic
wild.
City.
Oh yes, International Lover. It's just-
Yes, Prince was
We
a
can
freak,
fuck
man.
until the dawn.
Mhm.
Somebody.
listen.
Erotic City, can't you see? Fuck so pretty, you and me.
One of them Batman songs was wild as fuck too.
Mhm.
What's that?
One of them Batman songs was wild as
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
too.
'cause he thought he was a Joker for a minute. He
Prince-
just-
Prince
he
trying-
fucked who was Vicky Vale in there?
It don't matter. We
Kim,
know.
Kim Basinger.
Kim Basinger. He fucked Kim Basinger.
I can see that.
He fucked anybody who was hot.
Yeah.
He fucked.
Diary was like, "Can I suck you, baby? Can I fuck you?" Baby?
Mhm.
You think you hit that shit in the Batman, man?
And he was so like
know he
direct
did.
too.
Right. He got,
The purple one.
He got his shit off. That's what he did.
He lived his life to the fullest.
Mhm.
Yeah. But,
And
oh
it-
yeah,
and it-
pussy control. That was the song.
But you realize ain't nobody
That's the
back.
song I
Ain't,
was
no,
thinking
ain't
of.
nobody after he's dead coming with no damn like bullshit ass stories about how nasty he was where it was against their will.
Right.
No, you'll
Hey.
never get that.
Ain't no
Mhm.
shit like that.
No.
You'll never get a
Never.
Finding
But on the
Neverland.
other-
Everything was consensual as.
You'll never get a
you want this-
surviving
you wanted
Prince.
this dick.
Mhm.
This is what you want.
So-
You will
so-
never get a
so
surviving
Prince
Prince.
was out here being as
Nah,
filthy
Prin-
as he wanted to be.
Prince was on
Right.
some shit. I mean,
Meanwhile, Mike couldn't even have
you like
company.
12, so maybe you know.
'Cause they thought he was trying to fuck a little kids, and he
Right.
just wanted to have a good time.
Right.
We
wanted
did
to
Mike
see my
so
giraffe.
dirty.
Right, I'm trying to show these motherfuckers the Ferris wheel, and you think I'm the candy man. What's wrong with y'all?
They did Mike so dirty.
I
man. Mike
got
didn't
an
deserve none of that.
amusement park in my backyard. But y'all think I'm trying to fuck these kids? I'm trying to show these motherfuckers what it
Having
look
an
like
amusement
not
park-
being in the ghetto.
Saying you have an amusement park in your backyard is funny. Cause like
Mike was trying to show kids what you can get if
No,
you
it
never
just-
settle.
It was
amusement
centerfold.
park in your
Yeah,
backyard.
that, I know. I'm trying to not go back to it.
Mimi just a
So-
wild person.
Mike was
All right.
trying to show you what you can get when you come from 2300 Jackson
All right,
Street.
so I got 15 minutes. I want to go ahead and write out like my actual like topic for today.
You had a topic today?
Yes.
I thought the crackhead story was the topic.
Yeah.
No, I got thrown off. Like I had to make myself laugh and shit because I'm real distraught about this fucking rental getting like.
Yeah, I understand. It's frustrating as hell because it's like, now what?
Whoop his ass.
Like the whole
You can't
thing
whoop-
is-
you can't whoop the tree ass.
He
You
worked.
can't fight the government.
You can. You just won't win.
Hey, Vince McMahon did.
Almost won.
Almost. Trump be winning.
Vince McMahon took down the government. Now he ain't gonna get out this job. He for sure was fucking his employees. You know,
Yeah.
He couldn't win against the WWF lawsuit though. What the fuck was that?
all the pandas.
Panda.
You're not gonna beat white people in pandas.
Yeah. When it comes to animals, white folks win.
Animals is automatic L.
Yeah, you lose by default.
What? Okay. So, if you are watching House of the Dragon, you already know what's going on. If you don't, it really don't matter because you don't watch it anyway.
You suck.
But basically somebody made a post and it showed one of the characters. Her name is Allison Hightower, and it said Allison Hightower, the woman who started a war because her friend does not tell her the full gossip.
Facts.
And one of our listeners, she shared that post with her own caption. So I'm going to read her caption. She said, Allison reminds me of so many women in regards to their friendships with women opposite of them. I have had so many women that I thought were my best friends turn on me simply because I am free spirited, sexually adventurous, charismatic, hilarious, and I garner a lot of attention. I don't wait for life to happen to me. I'll go out and take it. The friendships start off great, but that admiration quickly turns to anger once some women start projecting their insecurities and begin the comparison process. That's when the betrayal begins. And I've been betrayed in 5 of the 7 real female friendships that I've had. So, I said, like, I felt that on like multiple levels. People will really be upset with you for not telling them your business.
Right.
And it's like, yes, we are friends, but that
Boundaries.
doesn't mean that you are entitled to know what is going to, like, if I tell you, that's fine. But most time, if I decide not to tell you, it's
for a reason.
Right.
Like I can have boundaries.
because
It's
I'm
my life.
yeah, and it's like, as open as I am, for you to be upset for me not to tell you 1 or 2 things, and it's like, when I do that, it's because it's not just me that it will affect me telling you.
Right.
So it's like a couple years ago, I took a solo trip to Atlanta. The person that I was down there kicking it with, like, I didn't have a reason to not to, but that was a thing between us. And he didn't want people tripping and thinking it was a whole, and I respected that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so me deciding not to tell motherfuckers who I was down there with, that wasn't because of me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but that was a conversation that I had with this individual. That wasn't just my business. That was our business as a unit. And if we agreed that we wouldn't go tell motherfuckers, what we was on, then that's what the fuck it was. I don't have to tell you who I'm going with.
Right.
So I kind of felt energy shift when I came back from that trip, because I feel like motherfuckers was upset that I didn't talk to them about who I was down there with and what I was doing.
You don't need permission.
And frankly, that's none of your business.
Right. Like,
I'm
I
not
don't
asking you for shit. So
And it's
need
like,
at all.
there are people that I literally trust with my life that I still don't tell everything.
because everything ain't for everybody.
Because
Right.
everything ain't for everybody. And I know that sounds weird coming from me, because like I said, I'm very open and I talk about a lot, but
Which is
when-
all the more reason that everything ain't for everybody.
Right.
If I tell all my business anyway, the shit that I keep to myself is for a reason.
Yeah. So, and I've definitely had friendships, kind of just wither away because of things that I didn't talk to them about, that I wasn't obligated to fucking talk to them about. And it's like, dog, I tell you everything else. And then it's like, people will do the exact same shit that they get upset at you for. And it's like, bro, but I didn't trip when you didn't tell me that you was going out of town and you was doing this and you was doing that. Like, you don't have to fucking tell me everything.
Right.
I'm not gonna feel away because you felt like, damn, man, I ain't gonna tell. That's like one of our homies. Like, he just posted a picture of his fucking kid. I didn't know he had a baby on the way, but I'm not tripping because, oh, well, you told everybody else. Well, I didn't know, because it probably wasn't my fucking business. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Congratulations, nigga.
Right.
You didn't have to tell me shit. We're not in a position where I felt like I was obligated to know what the fuck is going on in your personal life.
And even if
Like,
you
we are
were-
cool.
Even if you were in a position, they have all the right to not share it.
Because that's my
That's
business.
Right.
Yeah. So, that's really, really, really a thing. And I feel like a lot of y'all are not dumb. Y'all have noticed, my best friend ain't my best friend no more. And I feel like people be kind of like teetering on the edge, like they be wanting to ask, like, but what happened? Because y'all was so close. And, but
Yeah,
they
I got
don't
some-
want
felt
to
that.
because
I
they
got
don't
a
really
similar situation.
like
I
they-
was about to say I definitely felt that.
Mhm.
yeah, like they want to know, but they don't want to ask.
Y'all was always together. Now y'all don't even talk no more. You're right. We don't.
Right.
And we're
But
gonna
it's
leave it at
like,
that.
even if a motherfucker were to have the balls to say, well, what happened? I don't know. And guess what? I didn't try to fucking find out either.
Right.
She felt however she felt. I don't know why she felt or what she felt, but I'm not chasing nobody at this point in my life. Like,
Listen.
if you want to go,
Go.
that doesn't mean that I have any love lost towards her. That don't mean that I hold any ill feelings and I won't, man, I hope that bitch fucking life fall apart. No.
Right.
She had a baby. She living life. Do fucking you. But I'm not, I guess I'm just at a point where it's like when you are supposed to be best friends with somebody, you are supposed to be able to talk about shit. So that moment where you felt like you couldn't come and talk to me about whatever your issue was, we weren't best friends in the first place.
Other than
So
best
do what
friends,
you
we're
need to
fucking
do.
adults.
Yeah.
You know?
Like,
Are you okay?
yes, I'm fine, but triggered. Okay.
That's what I had to ask.
But that's why she's here. Like, you know, she's been in a situation before, like when you are friends with somebody and you feel like I guess I'm tired of feeling like I'm being in friendships and relationships with people where I value that friendship or relationship
And they don't.
more than
Right.
they do.
Yeah.
Because like I said, me feeling like, well, we supposed to be better than that. We supposed to be better than this. We supposed to be better.
Supposed to
But you're
be
showing me that we
until-
not.
Right.
Cool.
All right.
We supposed to
Bet.
be brothers.
You
Oh,
know?
nigga, you trying to kick knowledge? Take that motherfucker watch off.
You would know as soon as
Huh?
We got problems.
No, would you like to know the next time I buy a pair of shoes?
Actually, you tell me anyway because you always post.
Oh.
Got him.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Hey, yo, my uncle said he's like, nobody keeps the W to themselves. I was like, hey, you're right.
That's
Nobody
true.
keeps the W.
Yeah.
L's are selective.
Right.
But I'm at a point where it's like for me going through that like multiple times, like anybody
Multiple
that I'm not
times.
talking to anymore, I don't know why, but I didn't chase you to figure that shit out either.
Hey man, people grow.
And people ask
know
you,
how
Like
I don't know what
anybody that I know,
You know how to
anybody that I
contact
no
me.
longer
I'm on
talk to.
all social media platforms. You got my number. And if you was really my friend, you know where I live at. So you can always pull up and we can have a conversation.
happened.
You are really triggered.
No, but I'm saying like it's
Whoop her
not.
Violence begot violence.
Right.
Look, most
It's
men.
not even
No,
violence,
it's not
though.
even bad because you think about it. When most men, when we got problems, what they do? They go outside, they fight, they shake it off, then we back to drinking beers.
Or
Whoop her ass and get out the system.
or I don't talk to your ass no more.
Right, that's it.
And
We
that's really
done.
what it
Shut the fuck
is.
up. Like, all
Right.
right.
It's
I
really
mean,
what it
I feel
is.
like
You
people
don't
grow.
talk to me no more. I don't talk to you no more.
People
We good.
grow
Understood.
apart.
And I do, and I feel like a lot of energy and shit shifted
Why?
towards me when I
Why?
started doing like my OnlyFans and shit. And it's and
Why
that's
you do
why I
me that
felt that
way?
so much when she was like, like I'm sexually adventurous, charismatic. Like I got my own little thing going on, and I'm not going to water myself down in order to be compatible for your friendship or
I'm
relationship.
not dimming my light so that you can shine.
Right.
And it's funny
Ooh,
because like in a lot of
bars.
situations.
Nigga.
We got to put that on the board.
And in a lot of situations, like during that friendship, it's like little comments would be made about that. And it's like,
From who?
I don't know if this was the case, if she felt like there was any jealousy on my behalf, because that's never been the case. I have done nothing but lifted her up in every situation, even when she was feeling in her modes about herself. That's always been my thing as a best friend. Self-confidence, reassurance, putting you on a fucking pedestal. On your worst days, I'm trying to make sure that you fucking feel better because that's my job as a best friend. That's how much I value you. That's how much I love you. So for me to be in a situation where it's like, damn, you couldn't even come holler at a bitch and let her know you was feeling the kind of way. All right, bet.
Again,
I'm
that
not.
just shows that you don't value this friendship as much as I do.
And I think the thing that irritated me was everybody that noticed was coming at me like I was supposed to be the bigger person.
Right.
Well, just talk to her for fucking what? I'm not the one that had the problem. Why do I have to initiate
Well, now I'm
everybody?
triggered.
I didn't
Now
fucking
I'm
break
triggered.
it. So why the fuck is everybody looking at me like I'm supposed to be the one to fix it? I don't even know what the fucking problem is. So what
How can I
the
fix
fuck
some
do you
shit that
want
I
me to
don't
do?
even know what the fuck is going on?
And I mean,
Right.
that's like one of my cousins. I don't talk to her. Shit, we was finna fight a couple years ago at a fucking Christmas party. I still don't know what that bitch problem was. And guess what? I don't care. Because if you are not adult enough to come to me and holler at me about what your problem is,
Then clearly you don't have that much of a problem.
it's your problem. It's not our problem.
It's
It's your
solely
problem.
Your problem.
Right.
I remember that. Because look, if y'all gonna do whatever the fuck y'all want to do, that's fine. If you feel like a bitch need a couple lumps on top of her head, do what you do. My thing is, I hate when shit happens. Everybody, what? No, stop yelling for me.
Because he's
But
the
I
big
can't
when they
yell
feel like,
with
well,
her
you
ass.
could get in the middle and break shit up.
Wow,
They
fuck that.
automatically
Or
turn
you
dog
can-
into the bouncer.
I'm like, or
You did have on this.
Because you gotta
Yeah,
put
I
in
know, but that-
effort to get around one to continue to fight. By the time you get there, you don't want to fight no more.
Yeah, but I don't want to be hit.
like you gonna feel it.
Wow.
I'm not that fat, bro. I feel pain.
It's not even just fat. You be high as fuck.
Right.
I feel pain.
Hey, you tall and big, so it's a lot of shit going on right there. It's not
I'm
like
just-
it's not
I'm
a
So
regular.
you tall, big, and you be high as fuck. You don't.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
You are the perfect person.
I'm just saying, when a motherfucker too drunk at the gathering wine, help me carry her to the car. Fuck you and her. I didn't buy her all these fucking drinks. I ain't feed her the alcohol. Y'all get that bitch off the floor yourself.
That is funny.
I remember that next time you drunk as fuck and they come to get me to get you off the floor.
I wasn't on the floor.
Yes, because I put forth great effort to make sure you didn't.
Yo,
come there.
I don't give a fuck
They
what
had you
nobody
get him
said.
off the floor. Did you have like
I
one of those special
wasn't
back
on.
braces?
I was on the floor.
He was sitting down.
No matter how, no matter how
Like that they
drunk I
give you when you
was.
work for Rent a Center?
No matter how drunk I was, I didn't fall.
Oh, you was getting it. Bid with, you gotta bid what you need.
Say what you need.
Hey, that's definitely how they got it delivered to washer and dry.
Yeah.
And look,
But I got my boy back regardless.
I hate her.
But look,
I do too. I do too.
if you have been in a situation where you felt like you lost somebody that was close to you,
Never lost.
you ain't lose shit.
That was
And
the loss.
You know, and I hate to say it like that
If you do
because
re-
I
invite
don't
me
want to
so I got a
like,
green
you know,
beans.
I don't want to sound like a bitch, but at the same time, it's like, bro, I'm not fixing shit that I didn't break. I'm done with that. I'm not
Been there.
doing it.
Been there.
And if
America.
we have, you know, been through all of this shit to a point where now this I'll speak on. I have watched people be forgiven time and time again. People that you have ranted to me about because you felt whether it was unappreciated, all of this other kind of shit. And I feel like I was always the one there to pick up the pieces. But then it's like I can see on Facebook, you still kicking it with these people. You still talking to these people. But the bitch that was there, I wasn't even worthy of a conversation. And this is why I didn't chase that friendship. I let it go.
Yes, it's a season. That's the thing. It's like everyone's in your life for a season. Sometimes we try to drag them into a season that they don't belong to, and that's when shit
Yes.
starts fucking up real quick.
Yeah,
so
and
you gotta be
maybe
able to
when it was my
recognize that.
season to start sucking dick, she felt it was her season to be gone.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Because I told you, like, once I started
Who
doing
walks
OnlyFans
away?
and shit, like I felt like shit got weird.
Oh, she's out here sucking dick. I can't be
You
her
know?
friend no more.
man.
And then it's like, and like I said, like it was like little comments and shit. Like people would like make comments like if they compared it, like she would get like mad. And it's like, nigga, we say all the time, like we two peas in the pot, like we got the same attitude, all of this other little kind of shit. But it's like she would get, I'm my own person. Like she would get mad, and it's like,
right,
bitch, we say all the time,
I ain't
like,
out here sucking dick.
like
On
so, yeah.
camera.
Max is getting paid.
But
I'm caressing it.
But let
And
me
I'm
be
getting
your
paid.
lesson. If there is somebody in your life and you feel like you were overvaluing the friendship or a relationship and they are not reciprocating that, let them motherfuckers go. And on that note,
You
because we
need
need
to
this motherfucker to
let
replay
it go.
tomorrow, we are going to go ahead and head out. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode of Hoecially Awkward. You can always catch the live replay on Mondays at 10 a.m. when Tone remembers to do it. And on all of your favorite streaming platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all of that good shit. So until next time, we got a hoe.